little more threatened by the bottle cam.
I'm telling you, man, watch out, buddy. Watch out, buddy.
The bottle cam may replace me. It's that good. The Cheesy Gold Foil was my Hall Pass bottle, but then the Specs Vault dropped something on me that I did not expect, which is they had the cured oak, the E.H. Taylor cured oak for like $80. I can't say no to that, can I?
This is the kind of community we want, right, Hack? Where it's like,
it is.
Welcome in. We like having fun, like hearing your thoughts on whiskey, and that's what it's about.
We want to create a group of whiskey friends that support each other, that help each other out, give each other information, and but also, just like to have fun.
So I think the producer is about to officially kill me. Every time we go into Bourbon Concierge and I pick up our bottles, I roll in and I go, "You got any Blantons?" And it's always a funny joke, I think. But guess what? This is where I should do more research.
This is where our whiskey content's awesome.
I've got a fancy. Hey, guess what? I've got a fancy bottle cam. But look at this. Look at this bottle. Look at this.
That is so pretty. It's so pretty. Hold on. And the bottle cam is so pretty.
And then wait. Can you see the?
That's a sexy bottle. Taco Bell slander will not happen on this channel. Responsible people don't eat Taco Bell.
Oh my gosh.
Full back tattoo. Taco Bell.
We're good.
Mac, my point is, if you think about the arc of like where we've come from a year ago, like, but not even to compare really, but just to say like the arc that Jay with his whiskey brand, has there ever been a whiskey brand that has grown this fast, gotten this much respect, this much notoriety ever? Like in a year. Yeah. I think the longer you spend with Heaven Hill 22, the more complexity comes out. But I don't think it's as complex as Cheesy Gold Foil, which I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save a sip of this. Wake up, Barstown.
So I don't understand collectors' bottles. I got a problem. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, I still drink my bottles that are collectors.
Okay. Yeah, this is my whiskey of the year, and
damn,
you can call me a Nancy Homer, whatever you want to call me, but I should get the Turtle Piss whiskey from down in Galveston. That's the worst whiskey I've ever had. It's awful. Coastal something. What's it called, y'all? It's awful whiskey.
What is up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Man, not much, just we got a big weekend coming up. Anyway, there's a lot going on, man.
There is a lot going on, and nice hat, by the way. I like
your hat. You have a nice hat. I like that too.
Yeah, but it's not, brown.
I know, this is the LE of the Reveries hats here. So
it's limited edition 1 or what something. I don't have it. I mean, literally, I think you're the only one that has that.
I think Jay has it, but anyway, and also, I mean, we'll get into this later, but I might be your boss this weekend.
This is your worst nightmare, possibly. Do you think I'm manageable? Do you think you can manage me?
I'm worried, man. I'm worried. So
I know. It's gonna go off the rails. Yeah, we'll get into it. But man, happy Sunday night, dude. It's good to see you. Good to see you, everybody. The weekend's not over.
I know, man. Still the weekend, baby.
The weekend is not over. I'm excited. Anytime that we get into the Jay West take stuff, it just gets me all hype and excited. So, man, I can't wait.
Yeah, man. It's going to be fun when we haven't even really talked about what we're rolling through. So it's going to be a fun one tonight, I think.
Yeah, no, you're leading the way here. I've got bottles that I can get to, but this is I'm going to try to take a back seat tonight and let you just kind of tell me what to drink, man.
Let's go. Let's do it. Well, Hack, you. So we're starting tonight with we're talking about Jay West stuff, take stuff, picks. We're gonna talk about like his picks, and then we're gonna move into Reveries stuff. Would love to hear what other people are sipping on, but Hack, you've got something in front of you that is not a J thing. A J
I
thing.
do. I do. I ran into Specs yesterday, and they happen to have this old Hoffman. And by the way, Mac, I would not let you get away with having the only one with a cool bottle cam. So I had to have
Beautiful.
a bottle cam now. So this old Hoffman, apparently you said this is Wild Turkey. I thought this is Heaven Hill, but you're saying it's Wild Turkey.
Yeah, that's my understanding is this is a 6 year turkey. And man,
Yeah,
yeah,
so it's 6 year turkey right there. I read up on it, and I think that they put this in a double oak and a Kelvin is what I think, but uh,
yeah.
but not sure. Yeah,
Well, it's good. I'm hearing something. Let's see. Volume seems low. How's it? How's the audio, everyone?
volume
Volume seems
seems low. Huh? Let me check something out. Yeah, let me check something out real quick and see if I can fix it on the fly.
okay.
But go ahead and keep rolling
Yeah,
here,
I'll
Mac.
keep rolling.
I've got
Um,
us. It looks everything looks the same on our end. Uh, it's like 50%. They're saying the volume is low. Volume low.
Interesting.
Huh?
On both of us.
On both of us or just one of us? Let us know in the chat. But we'll try to fix it. Volume here is
Interesting.
great. Volume sounds
Okay.
good on my end. I don't know. Audio is great, but volume is kind of low. Yes, both of you. Huh.
Interesting.
I'm going to take us off auto adjust. Let's do
Okay.
this and let's turn us both up a little bit. I'll do that and we'll try this. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
Okay.
what this
Yeah.
does.
Let us know, y'all. Well, and welcome in everyone. Cheers to everyone. I want to make sure we say hey to the chat as well here, Hack.
Yeah,
But
for sure. Let's check in with the chat, and as you do that, we can get into kind of what the giveaways are, all that kind of stuff. They're saying much better, so I don't
okay.
know. There is an auto mic thing that we had set. We've always had that set, but don't know. I took it off, and so if the sound is better, let us know. If it's not, apologize. But I don't know. Maybe we talk loud. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let us know, y'all. Hopefully this is better. But let's start going through the chat here. Please jump in and say hey, everyone. Good to check in. What's up,
Hey,
Randall?
Randall.
Cheers. How's it going, Randall? Dave V.
Oh,
Good to see you, Dave. Dennis. Cheers, buddy. Wonderful world to take. That's what we're doing tonight. Hack, did you want to talk about the giveaway too, since I just
yeah,
saw it
yeah,
pop
yeah.
up?
We'll put the banner up. I just added something last minute too, so I just kept kind of coming up with things I wanted to give away tonight because you know it's been a good it's been a good run. Like we've had a lot of folks joining the channel, a lot of people that super chat, all that kind of stuff. So tonight we've got, count them,
Oh my.
four bottles, and the whiskey wheel of fate. So six different winners tonight, y'all. So it's going to be an epic night for giveaways. The first thing is
Crazy.
when I went into Specs, they had this old Hoffman and they had an extra one. So I said, you know what? Let me grab an extra one because I don't think that these are everywhere. This, just to give you a little background on the old Hoffman, this is made by Old Commonwealth Distillery, same maker. If you've had Kentucky Nectar, this is not a honey finish, but Max says it's turkey. It says Lawrenceburg, Anderson County, Kentucky, so definitely could be a turkey product. I read up on it and they said the mash bill is not disclosed, but it's only 100 proof. But apparently they double oaked this in a Kelvin. So this could be wild turkey, 6 year old, double oaked in a Kelvin. So an interesting bottle. I just cracked it. Our friend Brad was telling me, like, hey, Hack, that one's good. So I picked it up and I picked an extra one up for the channel. Also, because it is, take night, and also because we're going to Jay's festival, and I'm going to come back with more bottles than any human should. Um, I'm going to give this one away tonight too. This is Copperhead. This is a 7 year pick.
Oh, nice.
This is from Foolproof Whiskey. I think they did this pick. I've just got too many Reveries bottles, so a 7 year Reveries. This one's coming in at 126 proof, and then also we've got an 8 year. This one is Queen of Kentucky. This is from the Bourbon Finder Group. So we're giving away a 7 year and an 8 year Reveries bottle tonight because I need some room on those shelves, Matt.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
And then I
What a
threw one more
giveaway.
thing in, which is I did the mystery bottle, and I got this Westland single cast single malt whiskey. Look at the color on that
Oh man,
sucker. It is super super dark. So decided last minute, hell, I'll throw that one in too. So 4 bottles tonight, and the whiskey Wheel of Fate. I'll talk about some things that are on the whiskey Wheel of Fate in just a minute, but that's what we got going, Mac, for giveaways.
that's awesome, man. What a giveaway. So yeah, welcome in everyone. And I think we have a couple new. You'll see some new folks in here, or some. I see some who are back for their second week. So thanks y'all for
Yeah, no,
joining
dude.
us.
If
We
if they watched us for 1 week and they came back a second week,
I know. They
that's a
need to.
bit of a miracle, sir.
I know, right? Um, let's keep rolling here. See who's here. What's up, Brian Will Coxon?
Welcome
How's
in,
it
sir.
going? Bottle Assassin. Cheers. Welcome in. Tim K. Cheers. Hack and Mac.
Mm.
Welcome in. John Legalbo. How's it going, man? Oh, we got Bradley Booper.
Bradley
Cheers.
Whooper in the house.
Tim.
What up,
I'll be
Tim?
seeing him this weekend.
Yes, sir. Tim is going to be with us at the VRBO. Listen, if you're coming to Jay's big event, the 11th hour, and we'll talk more about it in a little bit, but if you're going to be there, send us an email, hackandmacshow@gmail.com. We're putting together the schedule right now. We're trying to get together on Friday for a little lunch and trying to do a little dinner that evening when Mac and the producer roll in, and then Saturday we'll be there at the event, and then after Saturday, big news, we're going to have a little bit of a bottle share out at our VRBO, and I spoke with the Rare Bird, the man that wrote the book on
Man,
wild turkey, and he is going to stop by for a little bit and have some pours with us.
that's epic, man. Epic. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. Cheers, Foot Doc. It's going all real queasy. Gee, how's it going? Let's see, we got
Bottle
Ball
Assassin.
Assassin. Let's see here. Keep rolling through here. What's
That's a
everyone
new name. I
sipping
haven't
on?
seen that one. I don't think. Welcome in, Bottle Assassin.
Sipping on Star Hill Farms. Nice.
Nice.
I wonder if
That's one
that's,
of
is it
Mac's
this
favorite.
year's Bottle Assassin or last year's? Prov 14. Yeah, we're going to talk
Oh,
Provenance
so
tonight.
good, dude.
What's up, Candace? Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Candace.
Candace is staged in Georgia because they are going to be with our friends over from 21090. Her and Ed, I believe, are on the 13th Colony pick. So
That's
good
awesome.
luck to y'all. They may be staying in a haunted hotel tonight too. So
No, it looked like one of those like really nice, like old hotels that's definitely haunted.
definitely haunted.
So,
So be safe tonight, Candace and Warren.
what's up, Rob? Joining for the first time from Houston.
Oh,
Cheers.
welcome in, Rob. We appreciate you being here live. I'm a fellow Houston native as well, so glad to have you here, sir.
See, keep scrolling here. There's Pump. How's it going,
Hey,
man?
there's another dude. So Pump, aka Mark Mac, late ad. He just got the clearance from the wife. He's going to be
Oh,
joining us at VRBO as well. So
oh,
Mark
that is
is going to
awesome,
be
man.
joining us. Yeah. So we've got a full house now. We've got all the beds are spoken for. Um, you know, you and I are not bunking together. Let's be
We're
clear,
not
but
bunking together. No, we're not.
we're not.
Cheers. Back for week 2. You deserve an award for that, REO fan, for
Yes.
just
Welcome
coming
back,
back and
sir.
watching us. Oh, man. Rob's link. What a weekend it was. Took half day on Friday, went on a hunt, scored 3 of the 5 Weller Rainbows, Blanton's, Penelope, 18-year. Wow.
The
Nice.
city of Houston is now officially, we've given the keys to the city to Weller.
That's crazy,
Like
man.
it is Weller is just like, I don't know, dude. Like you're just like you walk along the street and you pick up a manhole and there's a bunch of Weller. You just I'm telling you, Weller has descended upon Houston like none other. It is crazy right now.
It is crazy. And I have a buddy who's lives in New Jersey and can't find any of this stuff, like and is, pay, I think it's $150 for like for Weller 107, like that kind of level. It's just so it's crazy how it's just so different regionally. Let's see. What's up, Corey? Cheers.
Hey Corey.
Connoisseur.
What up,
Eric.
Eric?
What's going on, Eric?
Speaking of
Andrew. Cheers.
cigars, I want to talk about that real quick because David Jennings told me this. He goes, if anybody's a big fan of cigars, come by his booth. He's got some cigars. I don't know anything about cigars, but looks like Redbird, he has some really special cigars. So if you're hitting the 11th hour, come by. If you want me to
That's
grab
awesome.
one for you, let me know, and I'll bring some back to Houston. I don't know anything about cigars.
Wait, are they like his or like he's like okay, we don't know. All right.
He shot me a picture, Mac. Go ahead through the chat. I'll pull it up,
Yeah, yeah.
and I can kind of look at. I'll tell you. He sent me a DM, and I'll tell you what they were.
Nice. What's up, Andrew? I get to see him this weekend too. Glad a sense of smell is coming back. Yeah, a sinus surgery. Or, sorry, not to air your medical stuff, Andrew, but I know you had a procedure on the nose right before. Um, I don't know, Andrew. I hope you're not mad at me for this, but like a big deal before whiskey tasting. But I'm
Yeah,
glad to
yeah.
hear
That'd be
that.
panic mode, right? Like you're going
I know.
to a big whiskey event, and you have to have like a surgery done where your
I
sense of
know.
smell is
Yeah. So
affected. That's it's kind of scary, right?
yeah. So I'm glad to hear it's coming back. Hope I didn't air too much. Sorry. Okay, Ernest, what's going on, buddy? Cheers. Let's see here, Dave V. Okay, I think we're catching up here. I want to make sure we get to also to
Okay.
the super chats here,
Here's
but
here's the cigars. You guys tell me. Alec Bradley 30 year, Alec Bradley safekeepings, gatekeeper.
mm,
I just like this is like me looking at scotch. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. They could be special, but hey, cigar fans, you tell me, are those things like is that something you are excited about? Y'all let us know.
sounds cool. I used to, man, I in college, towards the end of college, I was like really into cigars, and then I stopped because I can only have so many vices. But I'll have a cigar every now
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah, I've used to I mean, like college days, Mac, like I used to, the bars back then, it was different. The bars, everybody was smoked and that. You get late in the night, you had too many drinks and have a few cigs,
I
but
know, right?
thank God that's something I have, but with cigars, I've just never, I would try them and I would love to have somebody educate me on them. I mean, that's something we do someday.
Yep. All right, let's get to some of these super chats, Heck.
Oh, for sure. Let's do this. Okay, Candace, welcome in. $20. Thank you so much. Spending time relaxing with Warren in the Capone Pink Room. I did see that. It looks like you guys are gonna have a great night and a better tomorrow. Dennis, cheers, Hack Mac. Thank you, Gratz, for this wonderful whiskey community. You're very welcome. And that, I am so grateful for the community we have. We just got people in our Discord too. That's where a lot of the interaction comes in. They post their pictures, they share information, just such a cool place. I'm just so lucky to have all you guys joining us in that community. It's just awesome. Thank you, Dennis. Andrew, Raven 4, starting off hot. Looking forward to the festival and share its VRBO as are we. REO fan coming back with a $5. He's got two $5 back to back. Maybe he can win again. Good luck, sir. Tank coming in with $10. Good luck to you tonight, sir. Joe with $5. Good luck to you. Bama coming in with 10. Good evening, gentlemen. Good. Hey, Jerry. Hope you're doing well. Jerry, I've got your bottle going out tomorrow. I had to wait till I had more than 250 milliliters. I'll be able to hand deliver that at some point. I'll coordinate with you tomorrow. The Stallion, $10. Welcome in, sir. Irving Larry for the upcoming Crittens picker. You guys focus on bourbon or rye, finished or not finished? That's a
Mm,
great question. So I've been communicating with Dan Klein, who the Mississippi Sippers, and really just we are not locked into any one thing. I do know this, it will probably be something off the beaten path a little bit, and it'll probably be something that's a little bit older than they normally have had, like around that 7-8 year mark. So I'm excited to get into what they've got, but I don't know, for me and a pick, Mac, I don't know if you're this way, but like I just want the best. Like
yeah,
whatever tastes the best. If it's a 5 year
with you.
Crittenden single barrel, that's what we're gonna take. If it's
Yep.
because I don't want to really go in with too many preconceived notions. So how do you feel, Mac?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think that's the thing. You taste what's in front of you, and if whatever we really like,
Hmm.
we get. Yeah, and that could be finished. It could be not. So
Yeah, so completely open, completely open. Gonna be communicating with Dan over the next couple of weeks. We're doing that pick on August 14th, so super excited to do that. REO fan, I walked into Buffalo Trace Saturday and saw single barrel and CYPB, then woke up. Yeah, yeah, everywhere. Cheers from Appalachian Bourbon Society in North Georgia. Oh, hey, thank you, Appalachian Bourbon Society. Are you guys the same one that did the elk? The is it the Elkwood pick. I'm trying to remember which one that it was like a butterscotch bomb. I bought it. I ended up finding it um, up in the Minnesota, Wisconsin area. I'm trying to remember where I got it exactly, but if you guys are, you guys do some incredible picks. But thank you so much for being here, Jamie. I think that catches us up on super chats for now, Mac.
Okay, I think we're some more coming, but we'll
Oh yeah,
definitely
there's Steve Paul,
get. Yep.
our dude from Fun, our one of our good buddies from Austin. Have fun in Virginia. Wish I could be there. Steve Paul, wish you were there too, buddy. It's going to be a great time. Always love when the Pauls hang with us. Gerald Romine, $10. Thank you, sir. Gerald hung out with us at Southern Collective back in Nashville, November. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I think that caught us up, sir.
Nice. Well, Hack, where should we turn? I think we should go to some single barrels.
Yeah.
Well, wait, I want to hear what you think of this, though.
Yeah. So just the old Hoffman is fantastic.
Yeah,
For it
isn't
to
it?
be a 6 year, I think it definitely has an older vibe to it. It tastes older. The color on it's tremendous. Now that you say it's turkey, I kind of can see that. I had it
Yeah,
in my
man.
head that it was going to be Heaven Hill. You know, sometimes on Heaven Hill and turkey, you get a little bit of that nut profile,
Yeah, sometimes,
and
yeah.
I get a little bit of that on this. I'm gonna do one more sip real quick, Mac.
Which I said that one time, and the turkey fans came after me. I said there was nut in turkey, and then people just, you know,
No, it definitely has a little bit of that caramel nuttiness. It's just got just enough oak. For 100 proofer, all day long for
right?
$60.
60
Yeah,
bucks. It's
yeah.
it's good,
This
and it's
is
like
this is
viscous
good.
too. For 100 proof, it is like nice mouthfeel.
Yeah. I want to spend a little more time with it because it's a fresh crack. But for me, it has a caramel richness. It has a little nuttiness. Has a little bit of that the payday thing I talk about, and the oak impact is very nice. It's very nice. It's like the Kelvin. If that is a Kelvin influence on the double oak, it's very interesting on the back end. Very.
Yeah, man. I really like it. Wish I had a backup. So good luck to everyone. I might enter into our own
Yeah.
competition.
No, I do too. I like this one a lot, man.
So let's start talking about the single barrel picks, Hack.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe for tonight, we've had Jay on before, and I don't think we need to get back into the history. And you can watch our episode with him, or you can watch the Pursuit episode with him, which is awesome. He really gets into some of the history. I want to just kind of jump into what some of our favorite stuff is from him, and I think we should start with some of his single barrel picks, which is how he got his start.
For sure.
And if
Okay.
you haven't, take.com, T8ke.com, you can sign up to get his weekly email, and you get entered into his algorithm, and you get selected in waves. And man, I've got some killer stuff. So,
Yeah.
um,
And I
what do you
did,
think?
just so you know, Mac, I put into Nightbot, it'll pop up every so often tonight, a link to go to the Take landing site. From there, there'll be different links you can click on where if you're not a member of he's got, and this is what's crazy about J2, right, Mac? He has
Mhm.
over 300,000 email subscribers.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So he to, for a lot of people that are into whiskey, there's a lot of people have no clue. You know, like they have no clue. Jay West take the connection and all that. You know, and I think obviously Jay created the Reddit. The scale, the rating scale, and came from that world. But yeah, so
Well,
that r/bourbon is kind of his original home. So you can check that out. You can see where people do reviews and all that kind of stuff. But that has really blossomed now, right?
yeah,
Into him creating this incredible following. Really,
yeah,
over 300,000 subscribers. It's unbelievable.
it's crazy. Um, and I think what being in that weekly email, and oh man, the amount of stuff that I have to be like, I can't afford, I can't do this one this week, I can't do this one this week, even though I do buy too many. But man, there's just some awesome stuff, and we're gonna start to roll through them. We got here. Um, heck, maybe the first one here. Look at my bottle. My
Oh,
bottle
you're
came
doing
here.
the bullet. Okay.
So I this bullet, which here before we even start into this, I think there's one thing we should talk about where we're enthusiasts, and I think even a couple years ago, I did not know you could buy picks from people. I only thought you could like go to the store and do that, like from like the liquor store. But so I do think sometimes we get like we're way too into like the weeds as like
Yeah.
is the chat already acting up here?
Yeah, they say I like the nut finish.
Of course. Um, and so I think for those who are just joining, like the way that you can do the, get more into the community, into the whiskey community is joining groups,
Hmm.
like Jay's online, but then also like join our membership, which we don't do a ton of picks. We're starting to do a bit more, but
Hmm.
that's the way you can do it. So look at this bad boy. Do you know anything
Nice.
about this one, Hack?
So I remember seeing this release on the website. I remember thinking, I really don't like Bullet, but if I was ever going to buy Bullet, this would be the one, right? Because the age on these is nuts.
Yeah. So I think this one's 18 years. This is
18-year Bullet.
Yeah. So here's my favorite part of the story. Obviously this is not Bullet, the juice. Like they didn't distill, they don't have 18-year product, right? Um, and I think Jay told a story of like when he bought these barrels, he was like sanding down he was like sanding down the top to like see like where it was. So he doesn't know, and he hasn't revealed who it is. And I don't think he actually know. He might have some ideas, but um, I think most people think this is Four Roses juice in here.
Yeah, that's what I've been. That's yeah, and I think 18-year Four Roses, like that's insane. And I don't know when they released these, if I remember right, there were 4 or 5 different barrels that
Yeah.
they had at the same time. Am I right on that?
Yeah, he may have had like 6 or 7. And
Oh
man,
wow, 6 or 7.
this is like this is a low proof, super viscous. I think this is like 10. Let's see, what does it say? Yeah, 104. This thing is just so drinkable, and it might be the only. It's funny, it might be the only Four Roses I like that's on my shelf hack, and it doesn't even have Four Roses on the label. Mm. But yeah, it's just like a super cool, unique pick to have that I love. Oh,
Our guy Kyle just gave us a $50 super chat, Mac.
oh my gosh, man. What are you doing that for, Kyle? That's way
Dude.
too generous.
So he says, here's the generosity both of you showed me is so Kyle was on a little trip with his wife. Not a little, it was a big trip.
Yeah,
They went
been
all
killing it.
over, and one of those stops was Nashville. And so they may have gotten into your locker.
Oh man, yeah, that was awesome.
Uh,
So Southern Collective, I saw some pics there, and then if you do get down to Southern Collective, let me know, and then I'll let them know because I want to be able to share some of the stuff that I have there and the locker. And so Kyle got to try. He got to crack one of the new bottles. He was very much like, they're telling me to crack it. I don't want to crack it without you. I'm like, dude, crack the bottle, drink the whiskey, let me know how it is. But yeah, man. And that's the thing. Southern Collective just takes care of one. And so I think he had a
yeah.
blast. But thank you, Kyle.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kyle, for that $50. Good luck tonight. I hope you guys, they had an unbelievable haul that he brought back from Kentucky and Nashville. And so they had one hell of
Man.
a time. I got to meet Kyle at Spillway, and great dude, just great human being. And hopefully, Kyle, we get to hang out again soon. So,
Man, these super chats are just they keep rolling in here. Unless did you get that one yet,
oh,
Hack? From
Brandon,
Brandon?
Brandon,
Thanks,
thank you,
buddy.
sir.
Tim K can't make the event next weekend. Oh man, we wish you could be there. She could be there. Thank you for the super chat, sir. What are you sipping on over there? That doesn't look like bourbon.
Yeah, so I got out this one because I've been wanting to drink it all day, and the bottle's just been staring at me. And it is that Alembic Serrano rum. Not only does Jay does these single barrels like you saw with the Bullet. Really, there probably isn't a whiskey brand that he has not collaborated with at this point. I mean, everything from the major distillers to the smaller players. I think Jay is, at one point or another. I'm trying to remember what he told us, Mac, but I think that all but like 5 or 6 weeks a year, he's out on the road making picks.
Yeah.
So you call him. He's definitely the hardest working man in
Yeah,
whiskey.
definitely
I
is.
know you try to give me that title, but nobody works harder than Jay. He is out there doing picks all the time. And not only does he do whiskey, he also does other spirits.
Yeah.
We've talked about the Armagnac on the channel before, but this rum, sir, is just, it's so special to me. Like
Awesome.
I love it. And I have a backup bottle of it. Thank God.
Man, also, I want to show in the bottle cam. Look at this new. Oh, wait. See this
Was
new
that the new
glass?
one?
So no, so I do have the new one. I'm drinking the one that you're drinking, but I want you to look at this glass. This is new glassware tonight, Hack.
Oh, that's a sexy glass.
This is apparently considered a mezcal glass, which I know this isn't mezcal. It's rum, but we're going for it, buddy.
Nice. Nice. Duran says, you've been ready for this live since we started the channel.
It's so true, man. What do you think of the glass, Hack? Is this something that you could see yourself like? I know it's a little funky because it like wait, like kind of curves out like this.
Yeah.
What do you think,
Candace
Hack?
signing off for the night. We appreciate you, Candace. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you for all that you've done to support us on our channel. Thank you so much. Y'all have fun at your pick tomorrow. Good luck at 13th Colony. I'm sorry, Mac. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, I was want to get your thoughts on this glass because it's different. It's like
Yeah. Does it? So I guess, is there reasoning to it? I mean, mezcal has kind of a smoky
yeah.
quality to it. So is it controlling some of that on the nose, like
I
with the way that it's,
I actually really like this. I'm very picky about my glasses. I'm either drinking out of a Glencairn or a Whiskey. Like those
Yeah.
two glasses are
Right.
I I think we all kind of have our favorites. So how this though, especially for something like this rum, which is like crazy,
Yeah.
it maybe like flared out bit allows for a bit more. It also
To
lets
control the esters on the nose a little bit.
yeah, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it also releases a little more ethanol, which is you
Right.
kind of back up a bit. Stick your
Right.
my big schnoz in there, but anyway, we'll see.
Yeah. Now, my first thought is that's a fat bottom glass. I like it.
You like the fat bottom glasses?
I do. I do. I like some junk in the trunk, sir. That that,
Maybe
that glass has some junk in the trunk.
okay. I should this is from and by the way, we're not sponsored or anything, but I should say who this
By
is.
anyone
Yeah,
ever. Let's
I
be
don't know why
clear
anybody
about
would
that.
think that we would be
I like how
sponsored
you
by
have to
anyone.
clarify that. Excuse me, we're not sponsored.
Yeah, just so you know, in
As we're
case you
both
guys,
wearing Reveries hats,
I know.
doing a take show.
This is from Denver Liley Company. It's so that's the brand
Okay.
it is. So anyway, I like it, Hack. It could be a cool one to pull out every now and then. What do y'all think of this glass? All right, I'll shut up about the glass.
I know you're a glass fan.
I like glasses. I like glassware. I like glassware. What can I say?
Duran says the bullet pick I got from Take is amazing. I wish I got some of the other ones from that drop. There were 8 different ones.
Oh,
Yeah, that was one of my big misses. I just, when it had the name Bullet on it,
I
I've
know.
had some bad experiences. So I should have known. I should have known.
Oh, Ernest believes this style of glass is made for more lower proof. That could make sense. That makes sense actually. Probably should have known that. But anyway, learning. We're all learning together here. Thank you, Ernest.
Learning.
But no, man,
Yeah.
I love
So,
this. I love this
but
pick.
also just something I want to talk about with the rum, which he also did with another bottle, which I want to go to next. But I know you're running the show, but the one I want to do next, I don't think you have. So
Yeah,
we
so we
can
can just
we can be on
bounce off.
different wavelengths on this one. But he puts together, if you're a part of his email distribution group, he takes pictures on some of his journeys. And Jay could write a novel. He's a very intelligent, but also not like well spoken, but also just he writes really well. He brings you into the story. Like when you read his emails.
Yeah. The emails are great.
And so with this one, he took pictures along their journey as they're going through Oaxaca, climbing the mountains in Mexico, and talking about this family that they interacted with. That I think like there's 3 of them that work at the whole
Mhm.
distillery, and they're all family. And so he tells really cool stories about the spirits that he's involved in. So it's not just hey, here's this cool bottle I picked, and let me clink the glass and show you. Like no, he's very thoughtful with what he does. He's very um into the story side of it, but also I think so. He did that with this one. He also did it with the one I want to kind of get into next too, Mac, and I'll grab it real quick if you want to talk about that for a second.
Yeah. Ario fan, thank you. I didn't know if you were trying to say something here. Let us know. Thank you for the super chat. Hackamack, remember the Norland glass? Really interesting, but not for daily. I don't know if I know off the top of my head, Richie.
I don't know if I know that one, but Mac, you should know it. You're
I
a
should
glass.
I should know it. Oh wait, we do have our first hater here of a pick, which is okay. Not everyone can like I
I have
there's
that
some
one
picks.
to get to tonight.
So the synthesis one, I think that is that the like burr rye. I think I have that one.
Okay, I'm opening it right now because I have it.
All right, we doing this? Okay. Yep. Which, by the way, we are fair. We are fans of Jay, but we will, we'll also say
we're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. Although we will be pouring. And if you're there this weekend, come say hey, which obviously you will because you're going to come to the table.
Yeah. So I want to just say this. I'm so excited that you are the pour master. You're the head pour master guy. I just want to know, are there any tips I need to know like ahead of time? Anything I can practice on this week that make you like I just want to know how to do this the right way.
Yeah. I mean, I will go through a full sort of we'll do a practice session before hand hack so you know how to pour.
Okay.
Jay, I'm sure will walk through that. And then obviously I'm leading this sort of ragtag group of volunteers that came up from Texas, which I love. And then there's a couple other folks not from Texas that I think are on the table too, which will be fun. But the first thing you got to do, Hack, is you got to stay at the table, which I know is going to be tough. You got to stay there.
I have to stay at that table.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Which is gonna be hard for you with all the different vendors and people around, but
I know I like to talk to people.
I know
okay,
you do. I know.
I'm a social butterfly. You gotta let the butterfly spread his wings sometimes.
All right.
So he said, I don't know who said it, but he said the barrel one synthesis is horrible. I haven't had it in a long time. I'm gonna get into it.
It's been a while too for me. I remember liking it, but
also, am I allowed when I pour? Am I allowed to pour for one for them, one for me? Is it like, is that okay?
Yeah. No, we can't be, drinking our own stuff
allowed?
there. I mean, maybe you have like one little thing there. We gotta be professional.
Okay. Right.
We gotta be professional.
Right. Responsible. Right. I'll be responsible.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
This nose is nice.
That's not horrible. Tons of orange. I could see if you don't like orange.
Kevin, what did you not like about it?
Yeah, I'd like to know. I
Which
don't
is okay.
think
It may not be your palate profile. Yeah. Oh, he likes 2 and 3. Oh, wait, 2 and 3.
Is there a 3? 2 and 3. I've only have one.
Is there a 3? Man, I'm behind.
Yeah, I don't get anything horrible on that.
I really like that. I like the kind of you're right with the citrusy thing. Maybe
it's very citrus forward. Very
Kevin,
citrus forward.
Yeah.
I can see if you're not into citrus, you might not like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like it.
So he does these collaborations too, guys. So this is another thing probably to talk about while we're holding this up is he does a lot of work with barrel. And I was listening to a interview he did with Pursuit a few years ago, and he has really earned so much trust with barrel that they're like calling him in like, hey, tell us how to blend this, or tell us, so he does a lot of work with barrel, and these synthesis are kind of their versions of the burr rye. Which one do you have there yet?
So this one was the special one from last year's. It was the special 10 years of take, and this is I can't even read mine. It's finished in French oak, ruby, port, and amaro. And this thing is you gotta like wine finishes.
You gotta like wine finishes for that one.
Yeah, but I haven't been back to it like in a bit, so I'm gonna try that. But yeah, it'll be cool to see what they have this year.
I wanted to answer Caleb if that's okay. He said never heard of that style of rum. Give us some descriptions. So
we should talk about it.
So just to talk about it for a second, is the Altos Esteros basically means that it's from a high elevation, and so that's why on the color, Caleb, it's a very light color, but it's not a light drinker. It has a lot of depth, it has a lot of character. it's a walk-in sugar cane juice is the base, so it's all local. It's a very kind of very small family owned distillery that they have there, and this is fermented for 25 days in pine vats, aged 11 months in Hungarian oak that previously contained red wine. So some of those, I think Caleb, if I remember right, you liked the Hungarian oak from Bowman. So it gives kind of those different wood spice flavors you get with Hungarian oak, but also there's a deep, rich pineapple note that I get on that I cannot get away from. Like it's very tropical tasting rum that leans into kind of a deeper barrel influence that I like on bourbon. That's how I would describe it, but I don't know, Mac. How would you
Yeah,
round that
no,
out?
I think it's great. And if that email, which I was trying to find, because he talked a little bit about the muck barrel, which is what he was calling these releases, the muck, which is I'm probably gonna butcher this, but basically it's a vat where things are fermenting and it's different types of fruits and sugarcane, and they sort of keep that almost like a sour mash kind of thing that goes in to things. But I think you nailed it on the pineapple and like the viscosity of this thing, and it is funky. It is like it's nothing
Yeah.
like I don't have anything like this on my shelf, but man, I keep coming back to this. I keep thinking about it. Like when I travel and come back, I want that pour. So
Yeah, and so back to the synthesis though. I'll just say this, Kevin. Not all whiskeys are for all people. I just tend to like more than I don't, and I know that's probably why I was thinking about this today, Mac. I was like, oh man, I need to get some content together for this week. I haven't shot anything that's recorded in a while. I don't like setting down and reviewing and going through bottles and talking to a camera. I
I
enjoy
know.
the live interaction doing this with you or talking with the chat so much more because I don't know that I'm qualified enough to like be a reviewer. You know, like I don't I know what I like, I know what I don't like. There's very little that I don't like, quite honestly. I like a lot more than I don't, so I might not be enough of a aficionado to tell you like, but for me, the synthesis is a tons of citrus, a little bit of rice spice, and I don't mind it. But that doesn't mean that others your opinion's just as valid as
Yeah,
mine
yeah,
or anybody else's, right?
yeah. And those burr ryes, it's interesting too because Caleb's Crossing, David Jennings has released some of his, and
Oh
we're
God, I love
seeing
those.
different. I can't think of the other. There's a couple other burr ryes that have been out. I know 13th Colony just released a burr rye, and it really is just kind of what your taste, what you like. The rye could have a real heavy sort of influence on it, or maybe it's very light on the rye side. So it's just kind of your preference.
Cindy, whose unsponsored hat you guys wearing next week?
I know, I know. We'll see.
That's so good.
Stay tuned.
Wes was wanting the ice wine barrel. It sounded great. I know Candace got it, and she was in the chat last night in Discord saying it was fantastic. Um,
Nice, I know.
did you get that one, Mac?
I didn't get that. I was just like, I've got so much coming up. I mean, next weekend's going to be crazy
Yeah,
with bottle
yeah. Next
purchases.
weekend it's gonna break my bank.
Um, yeah, so this maybe hack really quick on this pour, which is that French oak ruby port in Amaro. It is sweet, but it also that Amaro is like has a real bitter sort of finish, so it really melds well.
Mm-hmm.
It's proofy, and it's like I think this is like this may be like more of a mood pour, like a dessert sort of after a heavy meal thing for me.
Nice, very nice. I realized that we haven't yet got off of the take not his own brand picks yet.
I know.
There's one I was gonna do a fresh crack on, but it's a rye. Oh no. There's one I'm gonna do a fresh crack on because it's from last year. I'm gonna do that, Mac, which is this one.
Oh hell yeah! I mean,
This is the Found North 10 years of take. There was someone in our local Houston whiskey group, Mac, that didn't
yeah.
want this bottle anymore, so I
What?
scooped it up for what he paid for. And I've only had a sample of this, and my God, I was in love with it. But also, I'm
Man,
realizing this is the old wax from Found North, so this could be quite embarrassing.
yes. Oh, man, I love that bottle. I'm so glad you're doing fresh crack. I will pull this out. You'll see. Look at this is where I'm at with this one. It's taking some hits. Um,
I got
but
it.
this was a special release last year. Have they? Did he say
This
what
was
they're
at the
doing this year?
festival last year. Am I wrong?
No, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
And this basically was a second session, if I'm remembering, which is like their equivalent of um they took batch 12, right? No, wait, batch. What was the last batch that came out last year? Heck?
11.
Batch 11, and then finished in um I think port. I think it's port here. So anyway,
Yeah, this is 19 years, 10 years of take. This is the bottle that was at the festival last year. And last year, Mac, at the festival, about how many people showed up?
I
Would you
think
say roughly?
like three 300 to 500, like somewhere in there. I
Okay.
think
Okay. So more than I
like
thought. I thought that
maybe just 300. Maybe
okay.
500 might be too much.
Oh God, the nose on this is so good. So back when we first started the channel, Found North was something that we were just getting into, or at least I was. I think you had been into it a little bit more. And I remember having a sample of this from Andrew and just loving it so much.
Thank you, Jay. Also look forward to seeing you this weekend, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. I think Jay and his fiance. Well, by the way,
Oh yeah.
I'm out. Congratulations, Jay,
Congratulations.
on the engagement.
Yes,
Beautiful pictures you
congratulations.
shared. This is the kind of stuff. If you want to be a member, you want to see. You get to see beautiful engagement pictures. So Jay, congratulations on the engagement. Very very happy for you, Jay. If you do make it to lunch with us, I'm going to buy you a beverage.
Oh, that's nice. I wish I could make it for you. But I'll see you. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see. We'll
congrats,
see.
Jay. Also, he had some banger bottles that he brought with him.
Yeah, Jay is truly a very.
Mm.
I mean, if it wasn't for Jay West, he'd be my first favorite Jay. But he's my second favorite just because
Second
of Jay West.
favorite
That
Jay.
tells you how much I like him.
Um, man. Also, we got 90 people in here, y'all. Thank you so much for watching
Holy
us kind of
crap!
roll through this.
90 people
Um,
watching us just talk about whiskey. Nuts.
yeah, and hopefully, for those who, if you're going to the festival this weekend, come say hey, find us. Say hey.
Yeah. Wes, wish I was able to go this weekend, y'all. Sounds like, yeah, Wes, I do wish you could too, dude. Like
Man, I
Wes
miss
and
you, buddy.
Matthew in the same
Oh
space
man,
together
it's
is a
my
lot of
favorite.
fun.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
We're gonna miss you, Wes.
Man, this hack, and when it comes to wine finishes, this is up there with maybe my favorite wine finish bourbon. Or well, not what
I
is it?
don't I just because the wine finish on this is done so perfectly, I think you could slip this in a blind and people wouldn't know it's finished.
Really? I mean, well, it's
Yeah.
it's got the Canadian part too, where it's like I can I can pick. This is probably not that impressive at this point, where it's like I can taste the Canadian influence, obviously through this. Found North's got that kind of unique Found North
Yeah,
thing,
because
but
you never miss in blinds. We should
I,
we
I
should
deserve that.
100%.
I deserve that. I
We,
didn't mean that I don't miss, which I don't. Which I don't.
no, I don't. No, I'm just saying it gives me it doesn't give me like like any drying component. There's no like like
Right.
it's just blended so well.
Yeah, man. Mm.
Mm.
Is anyone going to the Found North events that are happening across the country? There's one in Atlanta.
I
I
think
think there's one
he's
in
doing one in
LA.
Atlanta and one in California. Is that right?
Yeah. And then I think there's one in Nashville. And then I think they're adding more. But anyway, I'm so jealous they're
This
not doing
is
one in
this is a
DC.
perfect statement, and that's a new name. I haven't seen you in here often, but welcome in. We're so glad you're here. Looking forward to
Cool.
this weekend. My wallet isn't. I can agree with that. That's why No Buy July has been a thing, or at least attempted to be a thing.
Thing about these Found Norths is that they're not low proof pours, man. But I love them.
Oh crap! My light just went out. Hold on, Mac. Be right back.
Yeah. So what's Jay? I'll take second favorite Jay after take. Um, what are some of your favorite J West the take picks that are not reveries? I would love to hear that too, as we're as Hack and I are kind of rolling through things. We could do. I mean, you could do multiple weeks of shows on just those picks. But before getting to reveries, which would be interesting to see how we do this. Like we've just gotten into. I've got like probably three. I mean, I've got a lot more of his picks here, but I just wanted to highlight a couple before we jump into reveries. Peerless take picks. I know. I know. Yeah. I don't have that one. I know. I don't have that one, and I should, as all the reveries or all the peerless on the shelf over there. I just had a thing where I'm like, I gotta drink my peerless before getting more peerless. It's a rule. And Matthew stopped sending me the new peerless releases that come out. Your bad influence. Yeah, so maybe to round this out, you're back. He's back.
Sorry, sir. I was trying to have a fancy bottle cam. I unplugged something, and then you know my light is on a battery. It went out. This is what happens when I try to be cool like you and
I
have
don't know, man.
cool
You'll
stuff
learn.
like you do.
You'll learn one day, Hack. You'll learn.
One day I'll get good at the streaming thing.
One thing
I'll
you'll
figure it
get
out.
good at doing the streaming thing.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out.
um,
So my understanding, just to round out the Found North take, the 10 years of take, this bottle is unbelievable. Like it is fantastic. It's probably definitely one of the top two or three Found North I've ever had. But if I'm not mistaken, they're doing a new one this year too. That's part of the
yeah, they
releases
are.
that they're gonna do.
They're doing a new one. This one, John Legalvo, the Penelope Take Sauternes finish. Do you have that one, Hack, or do you
Do
said
not. No.
because you're? It's really damn good, and it's one that I miss. I was going through my collection trying to find all his picks, and I forgot about that one. So it's somewhere
I'm just
back.
curious, like, is there a count? Is there a rough count of like how many take picks you have?
So I only have, and I think it is 17 non-reveries provenance things from him. Only seven. Like it's 17. That's manageable.
17. Okay. Okay.
15. Um, I think I have anyway. And then I think I'm up to 36 reveries, which is anyway. We're gonna see how we even handle the reveries side of this thing. Anyway,
That's insane. But um somebody asked earlier, I think it was Jay was asking, what's the oldest Reveries that's been released? I think I
it,
might have it.
no, it's the Heaven Hill, the
I got one older.
oh, the Calvados. Yeah, you got it. You got me beat. I don't have that one. Oh, look at this. Of course. He's got to
How
find
many
the one
Reveries
thing.
bottles do you have, sir? You have how many?
30, 35, 30.
But
Yeah, I
not
think
this
so.
one.
Oh gosh, you just clinked the damn Glen. I'm about to log off.
Uh, I'll get you
How
a
is
sample.
that?
I'll get
I
you a sample.
I would love a sample. I would love to try that. 22-year Calvados.
Yeah, this one can come. This one's coming to the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so this is another one of those bottles where he does like the whole story thing on it too. And I is how do you say the cheese? Is it Nufichel? The cheese. It starts NfeuTchael.
Mm, I think you nailed it.
You're not even gonna try.
I'm not gonna try. I think you nailed it.
You
It was
think I
perfect.
nailed it? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So this is 22-year-old Calvados, and not a Calvados finish. It is Calvados. Calvados distilled by Domaine de Merval, and this
Mm,
is from the Calvados region of France. And this is Nights in Nupichel, something like that. It's, I don't know, but yeah,
I love it.
that's what it is. This is a 22-year-old Calvados, and it is 101 proof, so right at that bottled and bond proof. And The thing about Calvados is because it has that, apple kind of influence. For me, it's just like a caramel apple in a glass. But it's really great. I'm gonna get into it. What are you gonna do next, sir? Where are we going next?
I wanted to highlight one of more like traditional bottles, just to
Mm-hmm.
kind of remind. Um,
Oh God, that's good. Oh Jesus, it's caramel apple for days, Mac. For days. Jesus, it's
Jealous.
good.
So if you'd like to, there's a video on Hack and Mac's YouTube channel of me going through
Yeah,
all 8 of my single.
yeah,
I think 8. I
yeah.
think I
If
have
you're
8.
tired of seeing me hunt a cruise ship, go, go watch
Go
Mac.
watch me for 45 minutes meticulously taste through um, the same
Oh, nice.
whiskey that's just different single barrels. But I did rank them and Hack. If there was a thing that cemented my J Homerism, it had to be that if it wasn't already there. Because guess what got first?
What?
This one.
Oh yeah, the take
It's
pick.
it's
I
the
remember
take
this.
pick, which is hilarious that that happened because it literally 8 different Knob Creek picks and this one, and it
Yeah,
clearly won, and it was true blind. It was a true blind. Oh man,
I I have no doubt. I mean, and I think one thing to talk about with Jay and his picks and that he just creates really great relationships. He's been doing this a long time, right? Like he's been in the whiskey game over 20 years, I think, like so this is not new for him, but he's just created these amazing relationships and those relationships lead to, hey, let's pull out some special barrels. He talks about something with the Reveries that I think is really cool, and not something like this Calvados, but some of the whiskey stuff where when he goes to certain distilleries and they'll pull out barrels and they're like, yeah, we got these sitting in the back, we didn't know what to do with them, and he'll taste them and he's like an NFL scout of whiskey. He can taste potential in the whiskey before it's gotten to its kind of full maturation. And I'm amazed by that. And I am in awe of that because a lot of the NDPs that you see, they're have barrel lots and they fall in love with something and they send it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they're sending it and they're turning and burning it. Like they get that barrel in. Jay is picking something years out, curating, setting on it, moving it
well,
around, babying it, and then when
well
it's the
for
whiskey's ready, it's ready. And
for for
that's a
his
different talent level to me.
really quick though for his Reveries line, so he's
For
not
his
doing that.
Reveries
Yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, no, that's a good a great thing to bring up there. But um, really quick, I'll summarize this versus other
Yeah.
Knob Creek picks, which I've got some other killer Knob Creek, and these are the Knob. This is a Knob Creek cast strength pick, so it's 126.5 proof, and this thing um, leans more into that. You know, everyone gets the nut profile on Knob Creek, but this one is like a bit more. It's like closer to that like Hardin's Creek level older taste, where it's like praline, like the like almost like a pecan thing happening. Anyway, nailed it with this. So if anyone else has it, I would
You
love
did.
to hear your thoughts. But
Kyle wants to know if you did that blind the night that you got shit faced and had to log out early. I think's what he's talking about.
well, first of all, I never get shit faced. I'm a professional, so I don't know what you're talking about. God,
Oh man, I couldn't agree with this more, Tim. If you can't locate the Knob Creek 12 is a great shelfer. It is. Man, I got so pissed off when I went into Specs. Specs has a new point system, Mac, where some of the things, if they're considered allocated or hard to get,
hmm
they give you 0 points on. And Knob Creek 12 is one of them they give you 0 points on. I'm like, what?
what?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's
But
crazy.
then what they do is like their own barrel picks that they do, they give you 3 points, like three
Hmm.
times the points. So that tells you right there is like, oh, we can't sell these barrel picks, so let's give them 3 points. Just pisses
As
me off,
as a
man.
non-Texan with a lot of Texas whiskey friends. The specs talk is always just fascinating to me.
I know. I'm talking to Texas folks here,
No,
but
but
like,
it is it's like there's some people are pissed.
but it's also I feel kind of like an asshole complaining because we have so much. Like we have it very good at what we get available, the way the specs vault works. But you know, the specs point system, they changed it like without communicating to anyone, and they just change it, and then it's like, oh, and then you've got to like look at the little label and say it's just bullshit. Rob, you're right. The specs point system. If you spend the money, you should get the point.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Rob.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh man.
Holy shit, my friend.
Whoa. Harold.
Harold, that is not necessary, sir. That
That's crazy. Man, thank you. That's
Harold, $100, dude. Seriously, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Harold is
the
just
man. He's the man.
too kind. Harold will be with us at the Crittenden's Pig, so I'm excited to have him join us on that. So I'm going to find a way, sir, to return this favor. Your generosity is too much,
Yes, it is.
but one thing I've learned: when someone gives you a gift, you say thank you and you don't steal from their generosity. But I like to give back, so we're going to find a way to we'll even the score, sir, somehow on this Crittenden's pick. So
And,
Harold, that is tremendous of you. Thank you so much.
and then Harold's just gonna come back and then do some other thing for you. Heck, that's how he.
I know,
You
I
know
know.
what I
This is
mean?
a fight. This is
It's
a
a fight. It's gonna
generosity
turn
fight.
into a fight. We haven't even got to the Reverie stuff yet. Well, you
Cindy
did.
says Harold's our sugar daddy.
I'll take it.
Thank you, daddy.
Oh my god, clip that.
So good, Cindy. So good. Yeah, we're an hour in and we haven't got to Reveries or the J stuff. This is not good, is it?
Maybe I'll just highlight instead of pouring because I can't. I mean, we can. I'll die if I,
Yeah.
no.
I'll drink them all.
Oh no, my battery went out on the. Anyway, okay, Hack. So let me just really quick kind of highlight this one. Do you have his Old Forester pick?
I
Which
don't.
is
I have the rare bird one. I don't have that one. No, sir. I
so
don't.
we'll love that one. This was released. This another barrel was released this week. That his Hughes
Oh, I
Bell
saw
of
that.
Bedford, and this is a 13-year rye, which actually, well, I'm gonna say hey,
The
I
one
can't.
this
I want
week
to
is a
drink all
14
these.
year. I put in for this one this week.
Did you? So
Yes.
I was like, I can't, but I wanted to so bad. But man, you're gonna like it because this thing is
Well, I don't know
crazy.
if I'm going to get it. You know how it works. Like, and that's the thing too, is I think we should explain that a little bit, Mac, is that
Yeah,
so he sends out an email on a Sunday. It's Sunday or Saturday, Mac? The email comes out
Saturday.
Saturday.
I think. Yeah.
So he sends an email out on Saturday and there's a little form link and you click it and you click what you're interested in. There's a tip I want to give y'all. If you want to be considered for the take picks, even if you look at the email and you go, oh, um, oh, Steve, I'm having an ADHD moment, but I have that one. We'll get to that one, sir. Don't forget. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
But what happens on the email is that if you see the lineup and you don't like it, still go in and say not interested because the responses by you responding each week generates the algorithm to move you up in the selection. So you think about 300,000 email subscribers and not everybody responds to those emails, but if you respond to that barrel preference survey,
Yeah.
it is a big help and it helps you move up in the selection process. So that's my little insider tip on
Yeah.
hey, if you want to land more take picks.
Yeah. And I think that's just a way to like reward those who like. There's no special treatment. It's just rewarding those who stay attention and engaged. I think. Right. Like
Exactly.
because like with that many people, you got to find a way. One of my favorite things though, and like the guy has to put up with so much shit from like the discords and stuff where like sometimes someone got pissed. You remember this? Someone got pissed. I think it was in the 210, and they were like, "This juice is just not worth the squeeze anymore."
I miss that. I miss that. Yeah.
And then Jay was like, "What do you like? You're not paying. Like you're not paying. This is not a paid thing." But anyway, just funny. But yeah, I mean, I get sad when I'm not picked either. But anyway, all right. These two are great.
Got any other ones you want to highlight before we get into his actual brand?
The last one before we get into his brand, and he's got an awesome Corbin Cash pick. His Armagnac, which I love, which by the way, I think this is still up on
It's
sharepour
fantastic.
and
It's
it's like
so good.
$75. And if you haven't had Armagnac yet, this is a
What's the age
great.
on that one, Mac? What is
I
the age
don't
on that?
know if there I
Does
don't
it
know
say on there or no?
I don't know if there's an age statement on this because um it's a blend. I think, and so I don't think there's an age statement on here, but
Okay.
um it's a higher proof Armagnac. It's great. Anyway, awesome. Look at that design too. Love it.
It's
So
beautiful. Yeah, no, that Armagnac is fantastic. Like I said, he gets into all kinds of spirits.
yeah. Man, so Reveries. Are we rolling? Let's roll into that. I
Should we do
think
Provenance
let's
first?
do, yeah, I was thinking maybe let's do Provenance first.
How about Prov 7,
Yeah.
the
Let's do
most
it.
crushable bottle known to man?
Yeah, man, right?
And I'd like you to kind of explain to folks, if you don't mind. I think you'd be great at explaining this. Is what is the difference between Provenance and Reveries?
Yeah, so um the
Because it gets
Provenance,
confusing now that you see some pics of Provenance, and you're like, wait, I thought so. So
yeah, so I think, Provenance is it's a brand that Jay, and I don't have his exact title up here of, and Hack, do you remember his exact title with Provenance? Where, he's like master blender or something along those lines. Sorry, Jay, I'll find it here in a second. But basically, Provenance is a brand that is um, it's a much bigger sort of release for a lot of the products. So um, he is basically treating this as the more widely released product. He has 7 years age stated stuff. He has special LEs that will come out periodically that are 10 to, I think there was a 14 year as well, which is awesome. Um, there are cast strength sevens, which I think are now I think we're towards the end of these cast strength seven picks, by the way, Hack.
oh, we're getting to
Um,
the end of these.
and he is now releasing, I think, all the Provenance sevens at the 107 proof, which I love. Hack. And
It's
we love that. And Hack, he talked to us about how he did that. And you're better at explaining that. How does he do his
no. I
107?
mean, I think the best way, and by the way, I just looked, Mac, and the title he uses, which I love. This is Jay is, and this is something that's really important. I think in the whiskey world, egos get in the way so much.
Yep.
Do you know, like people that have created a following or people that have done a really great job of making whiskeys or making content, what I've
Uh,
seen as a trend, and I'm not saying everyone is like this, but the ego gets in the way
yep.
where people start to think that I'm the best at picking whiskey or I'm the best at this or the truth is the minute you think that you start to lose your edge because the truth is there's always ways to improve. There's always people that are better. And Jay is so humble. His name is
Yeah.
Principal Whiskey Maker.
And I did, yeah, and I shouldn't have. I slipped and said master blender, and I shouldn't have put that out. I think, but Jay, I think wanted his the principal whiskey maker, which is awesome, awesome title, and
He's
that's a
just a
great way to.
humble guy that just is is so great at what he does, and I gravitate to that. Like
Yeah,
I try so hard to you know I mean, hell, I don't have anything to not to. I have no reason not to be humble, right? There's, but like, but like, I just always remember, it's funny because like you hit certain milestones on YouTube or whatever, and it's like, okay, that's great, that's cool. There's always ways to improve and be better, but it's also stay grounded to who you are and stay grounded to the fact that like it's you know, because I am doing this or somebody's doing it doesn't mean you're better than anyone or anything. I love that Jay approaches the whiskey game like that when he has every right to flaunt or like
mhm,
be arrogant, but he's not. He's just
yeah,
down to earth, great dude, and I love that about Jay.
And it's kind of like why I think my title is so important too here. Um,
Oh, what's your title? I forgot.
yeah, it's Master Blind Killer.
Blind killer.
I don't know. Anyway, we can
That's
change it to
really good.
principal. We can change it to Principal Blind Killer
Would you like to be? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
because
Okay.
Anyway, it's just like I do a lot of
We'll
them.
call you Principal Caramel and Oak Taster.
Sounds good. Oh man. So Hack, I don't think you've
Uh,
tried this one. Have you seen this? This is a
no, that's a
newer.
pretty bottle though. So
This is
talk
the
about the
fountain.
Fountain Inn. What is the Fountain Inn?
Yeah, man. Fountain Inn is a wonderful restaurant bar in Washington D.C. in the Georgetown area, and they have a special relationship with Jay, so he's got a lot of his picks there. But man, the it is just a special place, and I think in a time, especially in this city in DC, where like service is not great in the restaurant scene a lot, and you pay a ton of money for some food that's like okay sometimes. You know what you're gonna get at Fountain Inn, and Chef Greg is just an amazing chef, and everyone there um, is just incredible. And Hack, you've been there,
Yeah.
with us. And anyway, it's just a special place. So they put out, they'll have special picks there, and I think there's even a deal this weekend if you're in town, and you
Yeah.
buy a specific menu item. I don't know off the top of my head. Heck, I don't know if you remember, but
Yeah.
anyway.
So my understanding, if you're going to 11th hour, there are a couple of pickup spots for different buses. And there's actually a bus that's going to pick up from the Fountain Inn. Now, I know you wouldn't know anything about that because you only go black car. I know how I've ridden around DC with you. I know how you roll. But yeah, people actually are getting on a bus, Mac, like public transit. But before they do that at Fountain Inn,
Hmm.
there's some special pours you can have
Yeah.
before you get out there.
Yeah.
And so Fountain Inn and Jay, they and the Provenance, they've got a special relationship. So a lot of the really great uh, expressions that Jay has done, they end up out Fountain Inn. So if you're ever in that DC area and you're looking for a great place to get a great pour, they also have some really kind of cool dusty pours too. And
Yes.
curated menus. Like I couldn't speak more highly of the Fountain Inn and obviously, they have Mac's picture on the wall. It's signed. It says Principal Blind Killer. And if you just want to go by and get your picture taken with the picture on
Oh
the
yeah.
wall,
Yeah.
because Mac doesn't do a lot of photo ops. But listen, if you'd like to go to the Fountain Inn, just know like that those are options for you in the
Hmm.
DC area. Check
Yeah.
it out.
That is great. Shout out to Luke over there as well. If you see Luke, say hey. He's awesome, and Romy, the whole team over there. It's great.
Yeah,
So
that's the only place where Mac has a locker where he won't give you the code.
yeah, right. I
If you
don't
go to
think I
Southern
can get.
Collector, you can get a code. But
Man, the Fountain Inn locker is another level that maybe one day, but that there's some
maybe
special
one
folks
day.
there that I don't think I'll be getting a locker anytime soon. So, um, but yeah,
Oh,
man.
hey, look who's here. Todd from 21090. Welcome,
Oh, what's
Todd.
up, Todd?
Cheers, Todd.
How's it going? Oh man, Todd, I think today released the first tasting I've seen of the pineapple Bardstown bottle, which is
Oh,
you know
yeah. Tim's
some,
bringing that one to the VRBO. We're going to get into the
yes,
pineapple finish. I think Todd had good things to say about it. I understand.
yep, yep. Which I want to try it. It's just expensive. Like, which I love that we're splitting. A few of us are splitting that
Yeah.
bottle.
And
So thank you, Todd.
I feel like this is a dumb statement, but I just need to say it. Like if you're here and you're watching us right now, there's 87, 90 people here, something like that. If you don't know who 21090 is, they are the very first really group to get in with the Reveries and Jay and did have done and are going to continue to do some incredible picks. So if you're looking for a group that you'd like to get in on and do some picks, check them out. They do awesome content. They have been very kind to us on our whiskey journey. They're into the whole rock music stuff, so they play that every week. But also, man, they make some incredible barrel picks, and that's actually Mac. I was thinking back, like you and Andy did that pick last year. Would you remember when was that
Man, that
you
was
guys did
like
that Reveries pick?
early last summer.
Early
Um,
last summer. So it's been about a
yeah,
year, right?
yeah. It's been, yeah. So, um, yeah, but they're awesome. I mean, if I'm sure most people on here know them, but if not, 21090. I tried to put in. I think I messed up that link, but anyway, it should be there in the chat. 21090. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, they've got a Murder of Crows coming out soon.
Yeah, that's another thing to talk about. And hey, they just told us if you're going to 11th hour, there will be a special Murder of Crows release
I
at the
know,
event.
man.
I'm so excited for that one.
I know, man. So don't sleep on these 7-year 107 proofs. I think a lot of us, if you haven't had these, you see the 107 proof and you'll be like, okay, well, it's not cast strength. No, like the, it is just such a great bottle and
Yeah.
such a great pour. I mean, I think we killed half a bottle before we were on Jason's stream
No.
that night.
So I- I'm not doing a lot of tasting. I know it's kind because we're doing so much different whiskey tonight. But this Provenance 7, it has this very elegant, like honeysuckle nose. Like it has this floral, kind of like a little powdered donut through it. And then on the taste, it is just such a buttery, nice mouthfeel at 107. And it's got
Yeah, it's so nice.
a little bit of light fruit on it too, like the strawberry. It's just, and so I think too, one thing to talk about the difference in Provenance and the Reveries. The Provenance was really always intended to be the more accessible
Yep.
batched product in some ways, but they've done some picks out of Provenance too. But the Provenance, the hope with the Provenance is that it would become kind of more readily accessible if you're going to an event in DC or you're going out to a nice restaurant. It's kind of like their entry point. Like they want to see Provenance land where people can get access to it when they go to a nice bar.
Hmm.
Um, and so he's pushing more and more to get this placement like that. You'll now see Provenance in Texas, like I mentioned last week on the stream. I also have seen Provenance in California. So he has some key states where he's pushing Provenance out to. And Provenance is that kind of like I would say kind of the when you think about brands, it's the expression that's going to kind of hold the thing up. And it's going to be something that he hopes to continue to make more and more available, and not like the Reveries, which the Reveries is different. We'll talk about that
Yeah.
too, Mac. Did I say
But
that right?
you nailed it. But I think one thing too is a 107 proof. He does the slow water um
Yes.
edition hack. What
Slow
is the
water reduction. That's
reduction?
correct.
Yeah, where
Good call out,
he's
Mac. Good call out.
slowly adding. He's not just dumping. Anyway, what? And I am not an expert in this at all, but it is demonstrable in how he does it from like a mouthfeel perspective. And that's why these 107 picks are so good because
Yeah, and
they
so the
are.
7 year that you just saw says at 107, but you also have different expressions of the provenance. You have this 10 year. This 10 year is actually from the Fountain Inn that Mac talked about. This was part of their dinner series. This one is actually 131 proof. And then you have this one, which is a 14 year, which is really, and it's getting low.
It's
This is
special, man.
an incredible bottle. This 14 year, like it is.
It's awesome.
And I don't think those are going to be around anymore. I think those are kind of
I
done.
know.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think for now, I mean, I think he it sounds like he's always going to be doing a couple special releases throughout the years for Provenance to hack, but yeah, I think they're few and far between. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
It is not petite. Oh, that's different. I want to clarify that. Slow water reduction. This is the process of adding water slowly over time to the barrel versus petite O, which is actually barrel aged, low proof whiskey. So petite O, slow water reduction, two different things. Nancy has pounded that in my brain numerous times, just so we're clear.
And just think about where we were hacked 2 years ago and now where we are with you explaining that.
I know it doesn't
I mean,
doesn't seem real, does it? Like
it's like we're learning things.
I know. Well, we also have been so fortunate to have like
I know, like
this
the
this
top,
this is one of the coolest things about the whiskey world is like some of the brightest, most intelligent, most experienced people in the world talk to us.
which is crazy.
like
Like
like and
why?
and that's the
Yeah.
only way we know these things because they've spent time with us, they've talked to us, they've taught us things, and it just, yeah. I mean, my God, I need to pinch yourself. Like it's unbelievable. Like it's been so amazing.
Yeah, so let's make sure we're still here in the chat. Sorry, we were going off on Petito here, but um, oh yeah, sipping Christian, how's it going? Cheers, Christian. Sipping the Provenance 7 right now. Local honey oils, the Reveries 8 and 10-year pick. I have to pick them up. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to not like any of those
Yeah.
picks, man. They're killer. Um, Hack, shall we move to? Did we cover all Provenance stuff? Which also, by the way, this
Yeah,
is
I just
one.
showed those other ones. I'm not gonna. Oh, you've got a special one there.
Well,
That's
this was
so
just
cool.
the other brand there is Hunt Country. Um, Here, might as well
Oh wait,
just.
I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I want you to go full screen. Show that.
Yeah, maybe I should use my bottle cam hack. Just
Oh, okay, my bad. My
but
bad. Okay.
no, but this was
This kind of
just some.
high quality content you get here.
Yeah, that's right. Hunt Country is a brand that is just there. I think they released this is from that same Provenance brands there, and Hunt Country is their Virginia release, which I think we're talking about going to lunch. Where did we go? What's the name of the place in Middleburg that
Oh,
we
it's an oyster. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
something
yeah,
that's right.
oyster bar.
Yeah,
But it's the name of it is very understated for what it is. They had the best damn lobster roll I've ever had in my life.
it's just so crazy in the middle of Virginia. But anyway, this is Hunt Country is another brand that you'll see out there, and it's
And just
Virginia only.
my understanding of Hunt Country, and Mac, clean this up, please, is that so the original Provenance estate kind of was tied to if you see the little horn there, the on that it was the legacy of the place is they did a lot of
Yep,
fox hunting.
yep.
So thinking about the hounds and the horses and the whole thing. So that's kind of where this Hunt Country comes from, and the brand was one of those legacy brands that had been around that kind of got brought back by Jay. And this is a special release for the Fountain Inn that they gifted Mac one night
Yeah,
for his birthday when we were down there, which was
which is
such a
so
cool
nice.
thing, man.
Yeah, they gifted me this, and the rest, the staff there signed it. So thank you, Fountain Inn, my Fountain Inn friends. Awesome. All right,
All
Hack.
right. So as we're putting all our viewers to sleep by getting into the nerdiest,
I know. No, it's petite. It's not petito. Okay.
I know. No, it's different. So listen, I have our picks up next. Is
Yeah,
that okay?
let's do it. Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah, if I can.
So I've got the 8-year poured up and the 10-year. And if you're new to the channel and you'd like to learn more about Reveries, we did a video where we went out and when we did our pick, Jay gave us a little tour. I think it's a great way for you to kind of get a good idea of what it's like out there at the Providence Estate and Reveries. And so when we were out there, we were very fortunate to get to pick two different barrels, an 8-year and a 10-year. And so I just wanted to show you guys these, and I'm going to sip on the 8-year first, Matt.
Man, it was so awesome that trip. Just killer. And I will say, even though it is our pick, and you know, it's great. And when I travel, I've been the 8 and the 10. Um, I tend to travel with a lot, man. They're just there, and they're just two great pours to have. If, like the lower proof one for one vibe, and then the 8-year higher proof one is just
Mm.
killer.
Oh God, so I haven't had it in a long time, and oh my God, it's so good,
Oh man, yeah.
so good. Corey Jean have been missing these streams, prepping for baby number 2. Whiskey's taking
Oh
a bit
man.
of a back seat. Well, cheers and congratulations. Hopefully, everything goes smooth. I totally get that. As a guy that's 53 and my son is now 17, believe me, I can remember those days. Family first, sir. Family first. Poor Decision Pairing, welcome in. They've got a YouTube channel if you want to check those guys out, Brandon and Mary. I think they just hit 500 subs, so please, 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 please check them out. Steve, joining in on your 8-year pick.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
cheers. Maybe we could talk too about the sourcing. I think Jay is a very transparent as he's legally allowed to be with his
Yeah, sure.
with his stuff, which is awesome. And um, I think Hack most of these. 7, 8 years, if not all, are that Bardstown, and I think it's
Yeah.
the 21% rye mash
Yeah.
bill.
The 8 years are
Um,
Bardstown barrels that he bought around the 5 year mark.
yeah,
So what he told us is he bought them around that 5 year mark, and he's continued to bring them to fruition.
man,
And
it's
the Reveries. I want to talk about what does he say the Reveries is, Mac? Do you want me to take
yeah,
that, or do you
go
want to?
go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Reveries. These are Jay's words, and it's very close to a quote he uses. Is that the Reveries are his little house of horrors, and the way he describes that is that they're all different, they're all unique, they were all too special to put into a blend. And so these are barrels that he has just for whatever reason kind of fallen in love with and
Mm,
continued to follow and taste. And then so when you go and you do a pick with Jay, you're not getting any they're all bangers. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like for Jay to let us do our first ever barrel pick as a group with him, not only was it a dream for us, but also it was a way we couldn't miss.
yeah, man. And
We just couldn't
mm,
miss. Like Jay just doesn't miss.
yeah,
And so these Reveries barrels are things that he's finding that he's like, they're all unique, they're all different, they have a profile. Like there's things
hmm,
about them that stand out.
hmm,
And I think that's really, really cool that he calls the House of Horrors,
hmm,
because it's like that idea of going through a fun house and you just never know what you're going to get. And I think that's a really cool experience that I get from a lot of the Reveries picks, right?
yeah, man. And I remember we were rolling through them, and like they were all so good. And then with this one just stood out to us because
Right.
it had that that like pastry caramel drizzle sort of
Yeah.
thing
It
happen.
did.
I do say baklava a lot with this one.
That's a
But
great
that
note. I get
it's
a creme brulee on this that I
oh, creme
cannot
brulee,
like,
yeah.
like
Um,
a crusted sugar. Yeah.
and it's about 127 proof, and it
It
is
drinks so
proofy.
below that.
It drinks below, but I like the little kick it gives you too.
I do
Um,
too. I do too. And just full transparency, when we name these picks, it just, and believe me, we were just so thankful to Jay. We weren't going to correct him or whatever.
oh
But
right,
this was supposed to be rare strength, and the tenure was supposed to be
oh
resolute,
right. But it
because
kind
this
of
one just had that strength and that boldness. But when the labels got put on, we're like, whatever,
yeah,
it's fine.
but they work. They work. Both of them work.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mm, yeah, man. I love this one.
God, it's so good, and the finish is just really, really great on this 8 year.
Um, so for those actually, we love hear from you guys out there. Where are you seeing Reveries in the? And I know that's it's still very small releases. Hack, you
Hmm.
mentioned Texas. Is
I
there
think Georgia's next.
Georgia's next? I think New Jersey, New York.
Oh, he
Uh,
did New Jersey. That's right. He did.
is Florida happening?
I want to
I,
say so. I want to
okay,
say
yeah.
Florida's on the too. Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, this is kind of rolling out there, but I think the best way is to join the take.com or a lot of groups here that are doing some awesome picks. Like 21090 is about to have some
Yeah,
killer picks come out from them.
they
So
are.
man,
Mm, damn it, that's good. I want to drink the 10 year too. And I know that I told you we wouldn't go long. Is that okay?
yeah, let's go. Let's keep rolling.
Okay. All right.
Uh, Mac Reveries is not in NorCal. Otherwise, I'd have every bottle.
I know. I
Definitely not
know.
in
I'm
Florida. That's what
trying.
everyone's. Yeah, maybe they're not there yet, guys. But I think the plan. Anyway, I don't want to speak
Definitely none
for.
in Florida. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it may be coming.
Oh,
Sorry,
right
folks. I
here.
mean,
I've seen Reveries in South Florida.
I haven't seen.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, haven't. Thank you for the correction.
Mm. Yeah, man. Love this pick.
Irving Larry, my great great grandkids may see Reveries in Alabama. It's funny because it's kind of
Man,
true.
it's the stuff I hear from Candace and like the Alabama scene just sounds rough with the whiskey access, man.
Yeah,
Like, is there a
yeah.
worse? I mean, maybe like, I don't know, Idaho or
Oh,
something, but
Alabama, I think, is probably one of the worst. It's awful. Tim says in Northeast New Jersey and New York, also in Connecticut, and just did his first pick in Massachusetts. Okay,
oh, nice.
awesome.
Heck,
So I just want to on this 10-year pick that we did, just tell you guys this was an
yep.
MGP um, high rye, and it was lived its entire life in a barrel 53, which barrel 53 is kind of a small, um, kind of I would just say craft cooperage,
Craft
very
Cooper.
similar to like what you would see with Kelvin. And so barrel 53, I'd
Probably
had it one
smaller.
other time before we did this pick, and I fell in love with the whiskey, and it was at JT Mellick. JT Mellick, who traditionally does ISC barrels, independent stave, had gotten a couple of barrel 53 barrels. And so that pick that we did, that is the Gaucho's pick, barrel
Mm.
53.
Man, is it? That makes so
Yes.
much sense. It's so funny how, I mean, we're getting real nerdy now, but
Fuck it. Let's do
the
it.
coop like the cooperages, yeah. I mean, how important cooperages are, and some of the flavors that they can impart. And
Mm.
man, Barrel 53, we love, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's there's a richness in this oak. It's my god.
Yeah, that 10-year, I love the proof on it. I love the lower proof on that. And mm,
Oh
heck,
yeah. It's this this 10-year pick in the B53 barrel. It is rich and deep and dark, but at the same time fruity.
yep.
It has both. It has the fruit, it has the darkness, it has the richness. I'm gonna be
Mm,
sad. Like this one, I've got a backup, and I don't like I don't know. Like it just God, I want to make this one last.
yep. Well, heck, maybe while you're doing that too, and we're rounding our picks there,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to talk about this cool one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Get into that. Go ahead.
So you can see this bottle looks much different than this bottle. Obviously, the size, not the size alone, but it looks a little bit like a Scotch bottle. That was purposeful. But this is a 15-year Kentucky distillate, um, coming in at 104 proof, cast strength, and let's see here, make sure we're, yeah, there it is. Uh, this thing is Heaven Hill distillate, and it spent, I think, I think 7 years of its life in Kentucky, and then 8 years of its life, some one of those, in Scotland, the barrel. So this thing is super cool, and I'm gonna sip on it now. But Hack, have you had this stuff? I've got to get you. I'll bring.
Yeah,
I'll bring
bring that one this weekend, buddy.
Yeah. That, I think for those who were expecting, who bought this, expecting Heaven Hill cast strength, may have been were likely shocked. If you read through his email, it is just, I think he warned about this, which is that it's not going to be your typical thing, because it spins. When you have 8 years in that climate in Scotland, it just changes the whole thing, man. And it is unique. But I love this bottle. You can tell I'm still. I mean, look at this. So yeah, it looks like Harold. Yeah, Harold led the 15th. Sad I don't have one. Yeah, it's a special thing, especially as a Heaven Hill fan. It's so cool to have something like this that you can try next to. And I tried, hack it too. We should try this next to the Elijah Craig 15, like, because it's
Oh,
just
that would
so
be a great
cool to kind of.
comparison.
Yeah,
That'd be a fun one. That
yeah.
dude, we're gonna have so much fun this
I know.
week.
I know, man.
I'm so excited to hang out again. It's been a while.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. And then we're gonna be hanging out in two weeks after that.
I know, I know. And then
So heck.
I'm deep into band season after that, so I
Oh
won't see you
man.
till December.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So
So what do you
I
what? How do you feel? Like, how do you feel about the 15?
man, this thing is great. It has a bit of that Heaven Hill. You don't get the full, like, I know Matthew's on here, the Sharpie. I don't get, a ton of Sharpie when I smell Heaven Hill or when I nose Heaven Hill. You get a little bit of that. You get a little bit of nut. It's a little more. It's subdued. Just like, I mean, if you look at this, it's pretty light. That does not look like cast strength
Mm-mm.
15-year Heaven Hill.
No, it doesn't. Thank you for the super chat, Brandon. Poor Decision Pairing. Check them out. They have been grinding on this YouTube thing. They're the nicest couple on WhiskeyTube. Poor Decision Pairing. Please check out their channel. Great folks.
Mm. Oh, Tank. I got both of those revs. Yeah, for hounds. So there were two. These are hound. This is the hounds, and then there was the wolf, which is such a cool name. Yeah, heck, maybe I'll round out the note here, but
Sure.
it is honey, light oak, a delicate pour, which is so weird for a Heaven Hill 15-year pour.
Right.
A nice long, like lingering finish coming back, like a little bit of citrus thing happening here, like maybe like lemon zest kind of thing. And then back to that honey, and it is just it's cool. It's so drinkable, and it's very viscous. You can see, I don't know if you see the legs here, but
Tim is asking against Prov 15.
Prov 15? You mean Prov 14?
Tim, I'm trying really hard to make my man not go hard tonight because he's not. Look, he's not 100% tonight. He's a little. He's worried about
A little under the weather, maybe.
being a little. So maybe this weekend. Save it for this weekend. Let's save it for the weekend. I know you. I know that you're willing to do as many side by sides as people ask. So I'm trying to protect you.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Wait,
Wes, in search of no clock stops down the last few pours. So I've got one sample left of no clock.
Man.
So no clock stops was a very famous, for me, famous 14-year from the Reveries, and this is where we get into the buff turkey talk.
Yes,
so
let's do it.
And so the buff turkey stuff, there were buff turkeys that were not that great. Jay didn't make a buff turkey that wasn't good. Like he didn't. Like and so Jay has some of these too. The one I have here, which I've sampled a lot of it out, and it's starting to get lower in the bottle. This is the harrowing, and there was someone in the chat earlier that mentioned this bottle, so I wanted to get this one out and do a pour. This is even in Jay's notes, he mentioned no clock when he talked about this one.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna bring this one this weekend too.
Man, yeah, and the buff turkey, like, talk about a craze. And this was, I think, when did buff turkey hit? Like 3 year? Was it just under 3 years?
Good. I'm sorry, Mac. I was
No.
in a
I'm
moment.
just.
What'd you say, sir? I'm sorry. I was in a moment.
Which 14 is that? Sorry.
This is the harrowing. This is the harrowing.
I don't know if I.
No, I think my understanding there was only like 80 bottles of this.
Okay, well, maybe I'll.
I got super lucky on that one. I don't. We remember we were talking. Thank you, Gandy, for the $5 super chat.
Oh, what's up, Gandy?
Sir. Thank you, sir. We were talking about doing like a 14-year, side by side. Like let's, and we were talking about the harrowing, no clock. I don't remember the other ones though right now.
Well,
no sun.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you have?
Well, this one, if you could see, and this is wax top 14, buddy.
That's old school.
Shout out. Anyway, I've got a bottle cam I'm not using here. Let's see. Gosh, it's too. The lights.
Anyway, I love that you play with your bottle cam.
This is the prologue by PA Bourbon. So this is a 14-year, and this was an early pick from that club, and I was lucky enough to score one.
14-year Behemoth. That's the other one, Tank. Thank you, Tank. Tank brought that one to the Gauchos weekend because I was confused because they have a 19-year Behemoth and a 14-year Behemoth.
Yeah.
And he brought the 14-year.
Oh, man. Yeah. But yeah, these 14 years, it's interesting because, he's released some buff turkeys up to 17 years. 210 did a pick, the 17-year buff turkey that I was involved with. And then some of those others have come out, and obviously 16 And then the 14s though, hack, which I know.
It's where
I
it's
mean,
at for me. It's where it's at for me. That and then this one that I'm
well, I was
not going to
wondering.
open tonight, which is my favorite bottle of all time, which is from Todd and Andy, the 290 group, the 16-year. This one, which was this
Yeah,
elite, is that what they called it?
yeah.
I picked up an extra bottle of this from a friend in California, and I've got a sample of it here. I'm gonna do it right now. Actually, fuck it. You don't have to, Mac. I don't want
I'm
you
gonna
because I know you're not feeling well.
I'm gonna
I'm doing. I've
do
got a sample of that 16-year right here. I'm gonna do it right against this harrowing, and I'm gonna compare them.
do
We
it.
can. We can. We'll
No,
wrap it up after this. I promise, Mac.
no. Let's keep rolling. I'll let you know. I've got it too, hack. I've got it here too. The 16.
So I'm doing. So the harrowing for me is that pomegranate syrup. It is that bright fruit, syrupy, rich. Like it is. And Steve Paul just posted that the Harrowing won the night at the Gauchos Bottle Share against the 14-year Behemoth and the 19-year Behemoth. We did them all three side by side, and the Harrowing walked away. That's why my Harrowing is looking
Man,
the way it is because I took it to Gauchos. But I'll bring it. And I saw from Jay too, my second favorite Jay. He said that the Harrowing is the only one he hasn't tried. We'll correct that, sir. I'm going to bring it with me, and you can get into it.
mm, yeah. So
Oh God, I love it so much.
111 proof, 16-year buff turkey. Um,
The
which
elite.
do you remember when they picked this? Was which, props to Todd and Andy for doing this. Where the first buff turkeys that came out, if you think about the ones that went like crazy on secondary, was it like Dark Arts had one, and then
Dark Arts
Augusta
at the
Buckner,
Kentucky Bourbon Festival last year. Yep.
yep, and then the Buckners,
Mm-hmm.
and they were
Buckner's
all
15.
like hazmat or close to hazmat. That's how like people were like, those are the best buff turkeys. Remember
No,
this?
and then I remember thinking low proof buff turkey wasn't good buff turkey. I
Right?
remember I remember
Well,
saying that.
because I have a Elkwood that was not the greatest buff turkey, and it was a little lower proof, but man, they nailed it with this 16 pick.
I'm gonna do it right now next to this 14. Cheers, Mac.
Mm. Cheers.
Oh
Oh,
God.
it is really one of the best.
Oh, fucking it's good. It's as close as you can get to no clock. And I think
Which
on a given night, this could beat no clock. And no clock is unbelievably good.
and you're on the 16 right now.
Yeah, I'm drinking the 16. It's just more oak. It's more oak than the
But
14.
but your note, I remember, was this what was the note you had here, hack, for this?
On the 16,
Yeah,
oh, it's like barrel aged honey. It's honey.
but
It's
there's
like
some
it's like
there's
honey if you barrel aged it and it's got that oak, but it's also
I thought you had like a fruit at one
hmm
point too on it that
it's got that same pomegranate. It's got that same
yeah, like a
kind of
darker fruit
but
kind
I
of.
tonight side by side, the harrowing has more of the pomegranate and I would lean into and maybe I've given this note before and I just don't remember around the 16, but it's a little more raspberry.
Mm, mm,
It's
yeah,
more like that raspberry preserve. I'm thinking of um, when you make a coconut shrimp and you take a raspberry preserve and you like and you're making the sauce, you're
yeah,
getting the
yeah.
dip in it,
Oh
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
put a little bit of that crushed red pepper,
Oh
honey,
yeah, yeah,
and you emulsify the. I'm talking like I love to cook and you do too. By the
yeah.
way, that dinner you cooked for the producer, fire, sir, fire. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
I think she approved of that, which was nice.
dude, that was awesome.
Happy birthday
Anyway,
to the
I
happy
probably
birthday
shouldn't
to
have
the
talked about that publicly. I'm sorry, Mac. You
no,
got me
no,
in
no.
trouble for
Happy
that.
birthday to the producer. Everyone say happy birthday.
We haven't even said that yet.
I know.
Happy birthday to the producer.
Yep.
Cheers to her.
Cheers to
I
her.
have a Mama Hack and I have a little gift for you when we see you this weekend. We cannot wait to see
Oh,
you.
that's so nice.
Um, but yeah, so it's like coconut shrimp when you have that raspberry preserve and you emulsify it, you add honey, you add a little bit of crushed red pepper, and
So,
it's just God, it's so freaking good.
Cindy, I don't know if hack means there's coconut in this. I think he means
No. It's
the
a pairing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when I make coconut shrimp, it's and I'm probably talking in incomplete sentences, and I'm sorry. When I make
Let's
coconut
talk about
shrimp,
it.
I make a raspberry preserve dip that goes with it.
Nice. No, I
I
love
love
that
to
note.
cook, Cindy. I love to cook. Like my wife, she and I get in the kitchen together, and we just that's something we love to do together. Oh, Richie Z, when's the Hack and Matt Glenn going to be available?
We're close, hack, right?
We're very
I know
close.
we've
Yeah,
been saying,
I
yep.
I need to take accountability and responsibility.
You,
I have a
we,
problem, everyone. I'm going to admit it in front of everyone with perfectionism. And when I was looking at the website and all that, I have removed myself and I've said, I trust you guys. Do what you need to do, and we'll fix it as we go. But very soon, it's
yep.
my fault. I would love to blame Mac and make fun of you, but I'm not going to because it is my fault.
Now we should have some good. We should have some merch coming soon, y'all. I know. Yeah.
Soon, guys.
Man, yeah, I'm loving the 16. I think this is one of the best bottles on my shelf. It's in my top 10 for sure, hack, which is saying something.
So when I got a message from a friend out in California that said he had a bottle of this unopened and he wanted what he paid for it, I said yes.
Absolutely. Which,
Because yeah, because my other bottle is dead. The only part I have left of it is this little sample, and I'm trying it tonight. But I'm so excited I still have that bottle because it's I think it's my favorite Reveries, and I know No Clock is great, but I think that 16 is my favorite.
man, no clock is one of my.
Just mm, 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 mm.
So, hack,
Good night, Rob. Thank you for being here. We're going a little late. Sorry about that.
how were we gonna round this one out? Because I've got a couple here. What were you?
Yeah,
What's I
good
mean,
good good
yeah.
call.
What are you thinking
Um, yeah.
for
So let's
this?
round it out. Like let's. So I just want to say this about the harrowing.
Here,
It
let me
is
think about
syrupy and rich and decadent and desserty. The 16-year is all of that plus an oak impact. So for me, I think it depends on the night. Like if you're going to lean into the oak versus the dessert richness. I think I'm going to end tonight though with Raven 5, which I need to try it again because I have a hope that Raven 5 might be my whiskey of the year. So that one's the one I'm going to end the night with. But here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Like, if you want to get in for the giveaways and all that tonight, I want to tell you. So we've got 4 bottles. I'm gonna remind you. We've got the Westland single cast take pick. We've got the Old Hoffman, which is the Commonwealth Distillery. It is a double oak finished in Kelvin. We think it's Turkey. Then I have 2 different Reveries picks, a 7-year and an 8-year that I've got from different pick groups that are going in tonight. Then we're going to get into the Whiskey Wheel of Fate. And I haven't talked about this yet, but I have something kind of special, Mac, that I want to mention in tonight's Whiskey Wheel of Fate. And it won't take me just a second, I promise, Mac. And this might be even be like bottle cam worthy. I got so many bottles over here. My God, like
what's
stuff's gotten
the
out of hand.
uh,
While you were out, I said I'm going to finish with Raven. That's what I'm going to finish with. But but look, my sister-in-law, she's from Poland, and she was like, realized when I was getting into whiskey and all of that, she was like, "I'm going to get you some Polish whiskey." And so, sir, I give to you the the Baba Yaga.
oh
And
whoa
when you turn the Baba Yaga,
what
look,
what
sexy
is
witch, scary witch, scary witch, sexy witch.
wait
But
which one's
when
scary?
you spin the bottle, look at these claws on the bottle.
Oh my gosh, I love this bottle.
So tonight, guys, in the Whiskey Wheel of Fate is the Polish Baba Yaga whiskey. Um, look out.
This is
Look out.
amazing. Wait, is it
I
what?
had to replace Field of Dreams with something, and this
So
was.
So you're saying that's not good in there. What you're saying it's not very good.
I have a Polish sister-in-law that is really tough and mean.
Okay, got it. Okay, it's great. It's great. Well,
Um,
it's so nice that you got that.
let's move on, sir.
Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds awesome.
We needed a bottle in there to replace Field of Dreams, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I love it. So, Hack, this is what's left of my no clock,
Oh my
and
goodness, are you gonna
I,
have some tonight?
I'm gonna pause because that's a special bottle of me, and
Yeah. Save that.
um
Save that.
I wanted to mention Muse. This 10-year
Oh yeah.
Muse is one of my favorites. Um, it's 10-year Heaven Hill, and it is incredible. And I wish I had a backup of this, but um, love the Muse. And then I think the last Reverie, and actually I'll do Reveries, and then I'm gonna do Raven with you. But I wanted to
Okay.
have a sip of this, and this is in honor of um this upcoming weekend with the Take Fest, the 11th hour. This is from his special release last year, A Decade Down. This is 140.8 proof, 16
Yep.
year Kentucky. So,
Yep. And I wanted to mention something. I'm
yeah.
going to buy every bottle I can in VIP.
Can,
And
can,
here's the thing. If I
you're
need a
gonna buy them.
couch to sleep on, I would
Well,
like to like I'm putting it out there right now because it's going to
well,
be a big ticket. But also, what I'm thinking is if you're a member of us and you're in our Discord, there's going to be some bottles that are going to end up showing up from this VIP release as part of our vault system because I don't need them all, but I'm going to buy them all.
okay.
So hang on tight because it's going to get crazy, but I'm bringing them all back. I'm just going to tell you because I'm not going to
That's
turn
awesome.
anything down he has.
Which,
I'm just not.
which have we even said what they are? Let's see.
No, we haven't because I
Let's,
didn't.
let's,
I don't even know at this point. Do you know?
yeah. Well,
Okay,
well,
awesome.
I know I don't know any special stuff, but I know what
What he's put out, right?
yeah. So I'm gonna try to find that. Let's see.
And by the way, there are 77 people still watching this shit show. Thank y'all for being
Y'all are the
here,
best.
Raven. All right, so while Mac's pulling it up, I'm going to talk real quick about what is Raven. So this is the way I would explain it to a whiskey simpleton like myself. And so I don't know if it makes sense to you or not, but so the Raven is a blend of barrels, and quite often what Jay talked about with blends is that a lot of times people take barrels that for whatever reason they don't live up to the hype, and he decides like I'm going to blend them, I'm going to put them together. Raven is actually what if you took the best of the best and you blended them, and that's what Raven is. And this is the fifth release of Raven, and this is in my running for whiskey of the year against some pretty high competition. I think Raven 5 is my favorite of the Raven series so far. I tried it against one, I tried it against four, which were very good, and I really like this one a lot. And the reason is because it leans into that nutty profile that I really love.
I love it.
Are you
So
ready to talk about which? Did you get the research on what's going to be released the 11th hour?
this is what we know. Murder of Crows exclusive, which um that's a new special release. Murder of Crows. Heck, that's a blend that is double barreled, right? Hack. I should know this top of my head. I can't. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Um, Found North, Found North Take 11th hour, 19-year cast strength. Bless you. Um, the Reveries 11th hour, 10-year rye. Which, by the way, I got to try one of the ryes at Fountain Inn. It was incredible. Which Hack, you saw me try that, right?
Yes.
And I was talking to Jay about it, and he goes, "Just wait till you try the festival release." So I can't imagine, but it's gonna be great. 10-year rye. Now the Reveries 17-year
Which I know
11
you're
year.
brushing over that a little bit, but that's it's he's not released in rye.
This is be
This
the
is
first.
groundbreaking.
Yep.
for those of us that are whiskey nerds.
Listen to this one. 17-year, 11-month son of Slaughtermatic hazmat single barrel. And it's in a 100 ml gift box. So it's a very small,
Yeah.
but you know what? That's going to be awesome.
Hell yes.
1787 Provenance 11th hour limited edition small batch blend. The Reveries 11th hour limited edition small batch blend. Provenance 7-year Kentucky single barrel, the 11th hour. And then the Reveries 9-year Kentucky single barrel, the 11th hour. 9-year single barrel.
I've got to sell a small Hyundai to buy all these bottles. Like, really? How am I going to buy these?
Oh, man.
REO fan,
Oh,
I need to tell him something. I need
yeah.
to. Sometimes my sarcasm doesn't come across well. I know this may seem unpopular, but I thought Field of Dreams was very underwhelming.
This guy knows. REO fan, you're in a good spot here. You
You're in a good
welcome.
spot, sir.
Welcome to the
Good spot.
club.
Welcome in, sir.
Welcome in. You nailed it because, heck, I think you thought it was very underwhelming too, right?
Well, I thought it was my Field of Nightmares.
It was a very nice way for him to say that, though, wasn't it?
It was so kind. That
That
was so
was
much
like
better than I
very
do.
nice.
It
Like
was very nice.
in in the whiskey world of a bunch of some people being assholes, that was
I
very
have some
nice.
bad news for the producer if she's nearby.
She
My
might be.
tracker, for whatever reason,
Uh-oh.
I have nothing.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, we're on
If
it.
she could effort for me, because I click start, I click the link. I don't know, for whatever reason I have nothing. Maybe
Okay.
I've screwed up. If she could check it and email me, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
We'll
like
figure it
it.
out. She got.
Yeah,
We got
figure
it.
it out. Yeah.
We got it. We
Thank
got
you,
it.
Diggity Don, for the
By we, I mean she.
$20. We appreciate you so much. We're getting to the end here. I promise. We're getting to the end.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you were able to order Raven 5 online this weekend? Nice.
nice. Which heck, I'm having the hazmat here.
Hell yeah. Get into it. This late, a hazmat, when you told me you were just going to take it easy, I
I
loved
know.
you.
I mean, it's what we do. That's how we roll. Oh man. So, Hack, do you remember when I cracked this and I was saying it was a
You weren't that
little
big a fan at first. I remember that.
I know, but I had huge expectations. Now that it's gotten down and some oxygen's been here, oh man, this thing has got a lot of fruit. I might have to
Oh,
bring
really?
this
Nice.
because at first it was just a pretty oaky thing. Now, man, but this is special, man.
That
Yeah, this
reminds me
might.
of this one, which I've decanted, which is your 17-year pick.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I
I mean
can't
that's
pour that tonight, can I? I can't
I mean,
pour
I
that.
think you can. I mean,
Ah,
I, I think like that's something to say too, Hack. Where like some of these older whiskeys, some of these high proof whiskeys, give them time. Like like open them up, let it air, let the bottle go down.
yeah. Shout
I
out to the Asian Or decanters too.
which like Hack. I think that's why I might need another sample of Heaven Hill 22 just for research purposes.
I got you.
You don't have to do that, but I obviously would
Of
love it.
course.
But
No, I'm perplexed by why you don't like that whiskey that much.
I do like it. This is the
No, no,
I
no.
like it.
We I think you don't.
I like it.
But you know what though? Hey, you wanna like, hey, bare our souls here in front of all of Whiskey World.
We do every week.
70 people still watching here. I might not be in love with gold foil.
Yeah. I mean,
I
you're
might
not the
not.
first one to say that. Um, I still really like it. However, and by the way, Hack, we didn't even talk about this. So I was going to save it until we both can try it on stream. The
Right.
new Russell's 13, which thank you, my friend, for finding that for me.
Oh yeah. Can't
And
I can't.
yours is coming.
Mine comes
Oh,
Wednesday.
okay.
So we just have to
I
we have to try it together.
I am very excited for you to try that, but that and I hear mixed things on that. And so when I try, so here's
Yeah.
anyway, I hear what you're saying, and I still love A&A. It's still my whiskey of the year, but I get it. I get it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think it's the $400 that kicks
Hmm.
me right in the gut. That's what happens. because for $400, I want it to be. I don't know. I don't want. Look, this is a Reverie show. I'm not going to turn this into another. Like, we'll keep it there. But
Bring it back. But hey, we'll talk.
yeah, we will.
Also, wait, how
How
did
do
it?
you find your
Yeah.
Discord? Let me answer this real quick, Talos. Talos, once you are a YouTube member, there's a little join button, I think down below. Join. It's, I don't know, $4 a month, $6 a month, something like that to join our YouTube channel. Then you go over to posts, which it's on the far right. Scroll down, you'll find a Discord invite. What I'll do, because I need to do this ever so often, is I will post the Discord link up at the top of the post, like tomorrow or tonight or something, so that it's easier to find. But that's how you get on our Discord. Then, once you click that link, make sure in your Discord profile that you have tied your profile to YouTube. That's very important because YouTube tells us whether you're a member or not, and so our Discord is not an open-ended Discord. We don't let anybody in there. It's just people that are members. But if you have any problems at all, email me hackandmacshow@gmail.com and I'll help you, sir. Thank you. Sorry, Mac.
All right. So, Hack, you should have. So, I think we need to cut off the super chats now, and you
Okay,
should.
no
And
more super
the
chats. Was the producer able to help me?
Yep, it's all in your email, in the
Awesome.
Hack and Mac
Thank
email.
you.
Thank you, producer.
Oh my
Working
God.
overtime on the birthday.
I gotta find her another birthday present now. I love her so much, by the way. I really do.
I do too.
I don't want to overdo it because I don't, I like you too, but I love her.
Yeah, she's. That's why I cooked that fancy dinner yesterday.
Yeah,
Keep
don't
her.
you keep that up, sir.
I'm trying to keep her around. Um, Heck, this thing is great. I'm in love with the Decade Down, which at first I liked, but it was just a little too tannic and hot. This is mellowed, man.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's funny how those older, like
Oh,
when they carry some heat.
mm. It's okay. No, you don't have to go.
Okay, wheels loaded. Thank you so much, the producer. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, producer. Hack, are you having Raven 5?
Yep, I got it right here. I've got Raven 5 here, and then over here, what did I
Which
pour over here? I forgot now. Oh, the 17. So I
which
have
before we sorry, didn't mean to.
I have the 17 pick you did with Andy, which is
Okay.
amazing.
Let's let's say this too about Raven, which like I think all of us nerds in this know, but at the
Yeah,
same time, like, oh,
yeah,
Wes. Thank you, Wes.
yeah. The
Um,
bottom line with and Talos, thank you for being a new member. We're so excited you're here. I know you've been hanging out a little bit. Love to have you join the Discord. We hang out there. We jump in different voice chats and just interact. So awesome to have you over there. Um, Bottom line with Raven was Jay was hanging out during COVID, post years, out at the Provenance trying to build his whiskey brand and started talking to birds.
yeah, that's it. That actually that is kind of what happened, but I do think this is the other thing that has set him apart, and obviously continue
Yeah.
the homerism glazing here, but at the same time, like it's it's not just picking good barrels, and I think it took a tremendous amount of cojones to just put the blend out, and what he's done with the Raven has really shown he's not just a good single barrel picker.
Nope.
He
He's a
is
great blender.
he can blend, and like
Yes.
it I have tried heck in my little apartment
I
to
have
throw
one over
some things
here.
together. I think you
I
have
have a
my
Mac blend.
do you have my my
Yeah.
LE my edition
Yeah.
1 cigar blend?
Yeah. It's over here. Yeah, I
It
do.
is let's just say I'm not killing it with my blending, and anyway,
Well,
man,
you need to spend another weekend at Barrel Kings and you'll have it.
I know which we got to end this stream,
Oh, I'm so
which we
sorry.
which I would love to go there when we might be hack anyway.
I'll ruin any opportunity we have. Don't worry.
Dude, 12 Summers,
12
one of
Summer is
my
amazing.
favorite. Matt
Amazing.
Porter, Some of the stuff they're putting out is incredible. We love Barrel King. And all right,
we're gonna
so
land the plane. We're gonna land the plane.
Hack, I love 5. You're sipping on 5.
Yes, it is so good.
For I see you, Wes, cooking now sick. It's not I didn't buy the Taylor Farms lettuce.
Oh my gosh. Raven 5 tastes
Oh,
like Knob Creek 21 if it had more proof. To me. To
wow,
me.
that's an interesting.
What do you think? Am I
That's
off?
such an interesting. That's such a random.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a nut profile in here.
Yeah.
There is a nut profile. Um, stick to
Okay,
being a master blinder.
Kevin. Oh, stick to being a master blinder.
That's the. Oh man, Eric,
Comment of the night.
I think you're onto something. There's gonna be a shirt coming.
Cindy, I will go to Discord just for you. 100%. I will go there. Mac is not. I don't want him to get sick. We got a long week, but I'll be there. Barrel King is great. All right. So can I mention or no? No.
Yeah, yeah,
We have an opportunity to work with Barrel King. They reached out to Mac and we're discussing it. I was thinking the best way to handle this is to send you guys a survey and ask because we have to sell 50 barrels of bottles. Barrels will be a lot.
bottles, barrels.
Bottles. And we think the price will be around $150. And I just don't know. I just don't know.
I know.
And I it's not that Barrel King does anything bad. It's that I am very sensitive to we are not really a big pick group,
Yeah.
but I y'all think about that. And then all of our members, people we're close to, everybody that's in our email group Discord, we'll send out a request and ask what your opinion is. But Barrel King approached us and asked us if we would like to do some kind of pick collaboration, right, Mac?
Yeah, yeah. Reached out to on Instagram, which yeah, and so I think at the same time they are trying to open up their pick program to a lot of people. I don't think, which I do feel special. So thank you, Barrel King, for reaching out.
Yeah, no.
We're
Absolutely.
we're
Thank
very
you so
small,
much.
like we're very small, but I think
We just don't know if
we
we're
could do
big
it.
enough to do that, right?
Yeah, and but it's I mean, part of me, I mean, Hack, when I was messaging you, I was like, you get to talk to Matt Porter and shoot the shit, which like I'm a huge
Yeah.
Matt Porter fan.
My
So,
my idea was to get Nancy to come meet us and help her blend this shit.
oh
And
my
then
God, can you imagine that? I
if
have a
we
feeling
I
that may not
don't
we
don't
don't
count us
we
out.
don't I know. We just
But
don't
if
know the
we got
politics.
Nancy to meet us at Barrel King and we blended something, then I
I'm sure,
100% I'm in.
but
But if you're
we
asking us two to blend something, I don't know.
I mean, have you had my cigar blend? It's awesome. Anyway,
I have, and that's why I'm saying this.
oh
Uh,
man, it's no Penelope cigar. Anyway,
no.
yeah. So actually, here, all in on Barrel King. Barrel King's great. Yeah, this is all. I mean, 15 barrels. No, 50. Any age statement. So they have. I think they have up to like 9-year hack that we can choose from, and
I
let's
don't
see.
think it'd be so they have choices, right? We can do a single barrel, or we can
Yeah,
blend, or we can, which, like I've got one over here I want to get to, not tonight, but another night.
it.
Like I've got one right here that I've heard is absolutely fantastic. This is Wes Milligan with Indalls, which I think Wes is an amazing human and does great picks.
Yeah,
And I bought this one and it was $150. And this one is a mixture of like Green River and like some, I think
yeah,
like MGP. It's got some other stuff going on, but like it's between 6 and 9 year stuff. Like I hear these are amazing, but
yeah. It's
I
just a
just don't
like.
know for us. Are
It,
we able to do that?
yeah, it's up there. And then I think after shipping, unless you're a Barrel King member, I don't know how that works. But anyway,
Yeah.
we'll get back to this
Good
conversation,
point,
but
Tim. Anyway, I'm sorry. I totally sent us off the rails, Mac. I'm sorry.
that's what we do here, man. That's what we do. Um,
Yeah. Well,
oh, thanks,
100%.
Brad.
Brad, that Booper, that yeah, we would never do anything unless we were yeah, able to give full sign off like if we loved it and all that, but I just don't know that I'm that much of a trusted palate. Like I just don't know. I don't feel that
I
confident
trust your
to
palate.
well,
Hey, man,
I trust
those SoCo
yours.
picks, I have to say,
Mm-hmm.
those SoCo, which shout out SoCo and then Reveries. I mean, actually, you can't really go wrong with the with those picks.
No, no, we've
But
stayed safe,
I
right?
do
Like we've
I do think you and I together offer a pretty good thing where we both really know what each other likes and doesn't, and we stay in
mm-hmm.
those lanes, and we're pretty open about that.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, I just think anyway.
Yeah.
So
Well,
appreciate you guys
we'll
trusting
see.
us.
We'll see. But we have an opportunity with Barrel King. We'll see what happens. I will never do anything where I feel like I have to oversell a barrel. I want it to be something we love, and I want it to be something that you guys love, and so that's it.
Yeah, awesome. Well,
All right,
let's round out this Raven hack. I love this Raven 5.
I
It's
do
so
too.
cool to see like what Raven 1 and 2 were kind of these like dark sort of like, um like really sort of dark oak, almost chocolatey in a way, like really dark profiles all the way through. This is that bright citrus thing we talked about, and it's just so cool to have both. So,
It is. It is, and I think it has like the longer it sets open, the more like my bottle is not that far down, but
yeah.
like the further it gets down, the more that I'm excited about it, and like I said, it reminds me tonight of a more proof strong Knob Creek with actually a little bit of fruit impact. And like so if you take Knob Creek 21, add some fruit, like my God, it's a
Yep.
killer. Raven 5's a killer.
Raven 5 is awesome.
It's a
It
killer.
might it's yeah.
All right. So
All right,
let's do some should we do our giveaways?
let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So we have my God, how many did I do? One, two, three, four. I have four bottle giveaways we're gonna do.
He has four
And
bottle.
then and then somebody could get some Baba Yaga.
How do how do you spell that?
Babayaga.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be harder
Baba
than that.
Baba
All right.
Yaga. Do you know what Baba Yaga means in Polish?
No.
Witch. Witch. Yep. That's
Nice.
what it means. Witch. I don't know that this hologram witch. She's pretty. Kind of got a crooked tooth, which I don't mind a lot. Anyway. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right.
Oh my
I'm sorry, man.
god.
All
We gotta
right. Here we
end
go.
this
All right.
stream.
So I'm gonna add the.
Oh, what is that?
I
Oh
don't
wait,
know what
that's
it's
mine. I
called.
gotta
Hold
get
on.
rid of
Hold on.
that.
I got you. I'm gonna add the share the screen. We're gonna do the wheel. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here's your wheel, folks.
Oh,
Oh
it's
wow,
very
that's
small.
very small. Let me fix that. Hold on. Let me fix that. I'll fix it.
Mm, there we go.
Is that better? Yeah, that's better.
I think so. But man, there's so many entries, y'all.
All right, lots of entries. We appreciate everybody. I need a pen because I have to write these down. All right, so first up, let's do the Westland single cast. This is a single malt pick from Take. Finished in port, barrel 3855. And yeah, so we're gonna shuffle up here. How many times are we gonna shuffle tonight?
um,
I love that. Too many pours made the witch look hot. She did, but she had a little bit of a snaggletooth, like a little bit.
you said you didn't mind that, which is kind of a
Yeah.
weird comment to say, frankly, but we're gonna keep rolling here.
I'm sorry, Mac. I'm anything but appropriate. Crooked teeth, we call that summer teeth. Some are the way they are, and some are this.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Kevin, that is so good. Summer teeth, some are this way, some are that way. Baba Yaga teeth. Yeah. Oh,
What's hey, doesn't Poland get like special Blanton's releases?
I got one in there. Yeah.
They get like, it's weird because you have like the Takara stuff from,
Yeah.
in Japan, and then Poland. God, they have like special Poland
Yeah.
release.
I got a Poland Eagle Rare and I have a Poland Blanton's in there with the whole sticker, like the Poland label on it and everything. Yeah.
Man, you're just such a tater.
I know. I know.
You've got a Poland tater. That beats Dave Vogelsang.
I'm a Polish tater. Yeah. They do make really good uh, tater. Like they slice potatoes up and they put them on open. Okay. All right.
Let's
We're going to
spin the
shuffle.
wheel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. This is y'all. This is for the Westland single malt. Good luck, everybody.
Has anyone had this Westland single malt? I have not. Oh wow, that was a fast spin. All right.
Oh, that was
Who we got?
fast.
Who we got?
I got to slow down.
Gandy.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. I'll slow the wheel down a little bit.
Gandy, I hope you're well. It's been I got to meet Gandy at last year's 210 event.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Gandy, are you coming to the J event?
I hope
who's
you
coming
are.
to the J event?
Yeah, I was hoping people would be in the chat, but
yeah,
I think Gandy's. I think that's a bit of a trip for Gandy.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. All right, next up is let's do the Old Hoffman.
Which this Old Hoffman is, I think, maybe one of the deals of the year, frankly. Like, I love that
it's so
bottle.
good. I'm surprised that you think it's Wild Turkey.
I think it. I mean, I don't think I think they revealed the turkey mash bill.
Oh, they revealed it.
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay.
Because yeah, I think Brad and I were talking about it.
Old Hoffman.
Awesome.
Are these around a lot? Are Old Hoffmans?
I thought it was just online Old Commonwealth release, so I was surprised to see
they showed up in specs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, who we got for what I think might be the budget whiskey of the year, even though it's kind of a little above, but it's right there.
$60. That can still be budget.
I mean, compared to a lot of the LE stuff coming out.
Yeah, it does have a Kelvin impact too. Robert Borden. Robert Borden.
Robert, nice. Yeah. Cheers, buddy.
That's a local pickup. Congratulations, Robert. All right.
Also,
next up, y'all, we have the Reveries 7. This is, this is Copperhead. This was from Foolproof Whiskey. Great dudes. I just have too much Reveries. All right.
Porwick's going to be at the festival, heck. So.
Oh, is he really?
Just, you know where to find us, Porwick. I'll be yelling at Hack to stay behind the Reveries table.
I'm going to be good. I promise. I'm going to try. All right. Provenance. Reverie 7. Here we go. The fact you're like actually still friends with me is amazing.
What are you talking about?
I have to be like the most annoying person for you to ever deal with.
No, man. You send me Russell's 13. We're good.
I did. I have to buy your friendship.
You know I love you. Katie. Congrats, bud. All right. Who we got?
Harold? Ted? Coming back to Harold.
Oh.
Come on, Harold.
I can't see it.
Brandon Scott. That's another local
Brandon, there you go. Congrats.
I love these local pickups. All right.
Oh, that was a weird noise.
Brandon, good luck. All right. Next up, this is the last bottle of the night, and then we'll get in the Whiskey Wheel of Fate.
I'm with you, Handy Randy. Too many J bottles.
All right, here we go. This is for Reveries 8. This is from Bourbon Finder. This is called the Queen of Kentucky. I think they called it that because they got King of Kentucky vibes on the bottle. So this one I've heard really great things about. I got too many bottles. Have too much whiskey.
It's a tough life for Hack over there.
It is. I did good in July though. I did kind of good.
Yeah.
Who we got here? Gandy again. Brandon Scott is going to win them both. Harold is going to get to Harold. Oh, Tank. Tank's got a lot of Reveries bottles.
Harold, cheers, buddy.
Congratulations, sir, on the Queen of Kentucky. Reveries 8.
That's a great name for a pick.
It is such a good name. All right. Next up, guys, I'm going to shorten it up. These folks will go into our Whiskey Wheel of Fate. The Whiskey Wheel of Fate is 250 milliliter sample bottles, and somebody tonight could get a Baba Yaga. Here we
What
go.
about Hand of the King, Kentucky?
Oh, that's kind
No,
of
it's
good.
a
Oh, have you been watching the new Game of
so
Thrones?
so no, I'm well. We started. The producer has not seen Game of Thrones. We just finished season one. I've
Wait,
seen
wait,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa! Time out. She's not seen any Game of Thrones.
No, but we just finished season one, and so
Oh,
we're in it. So
you know
all
what?
this,
Season one Game of Thrones is one of those things that I wish I could erase my memory and go back and watch again.
right? I'm telling you, man.
Is she liking it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
She's
it's
hooked.
so
We did it
good.
like one weekend,
Mama Hack and I watched something this weekend, and we binge watched it this weekend, which was the Agatha Marvel witch thing. It was really good.
Hmm.
All right,
Tim. So Tim's in the Whiskey Wheel of Fate.
Tim S.
Tim S.
You're probably like my
Wait,
third
do we
favorite
have?
Tim.
You don't have to name your favorites, Hack, every time.
I'm just saying, like we got a lot of Tims. Tim, you're probably my third favorite.
You can't say that. What if Tim? Tim, I'm sure you're better than that. Tim,
No, no, no. Third
Tim,
favorite
you're
Tim.
higher than that in my book, Tim.
Third favorite Tim. All right, here we go. You're gonna be in the Whiskey Wheel of Fate. Next up, this next person is gonna be in the Whiskey Wheel of Fate. One, two, three. Here we go.
I'm with you, Telos. It is. We will ignore the final season, but man, anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't skip ahead,
Yeah,
Talos.
but
Like they're just starting out.
just yeah, yeah. Too many damn Tims.
I
So
agree, Cindy. That's why he's my third favorite.
The Expanse. I don't think no. The producer hasn't seen a lot of sci-fi. We got to get
We watched the
sci-fi.
Agatha Witch thing. We
What
like
are you
Marvel. We
talking
watched
about?
it this weekend. It was really good.
What is this?
So, are you a Marvel fan at all,
I
or no?
I I grew up reading comic books. I kind of stopped
Steve
watching
Paul.
everything. But Steve Paul, cheers, buddy.
All right, you're in the finals, sir. You're in the
I mean,
finals.
I
Yeah.
can't keep
So
up with
it's
all the Marvel stuff
the
now, but I
Wanda thing. Like it was on. It was such a
okay,
good
yeah. I'm
series. Like I
was
don't know.
it okay?
I'll get super nerdy here.
I was I mean, I was a comic book guy, but I just can't keep up with all this stuff now.
Yeah, no, it is a lot. It is a lot. All right. So now I'm gonna switch out, y'all. We are going to.
I remember buying comic books and looking at like it's called the I think Wizard was the name of the magazine where like you'd look for the
Yeah,
value of the comic
yeah,
and like
yeah, yeah.
anyway, back before like the internet was like a big thing.
So, so Wanda, who was in the Marvel series as they went up into the Avengers and all that, she became the Scarlet Witch, and then they did a series on Disney, like I don't know, a few years ago, and it was really good. It was done really, really well, where she created this whole like alternate universe,
Hmm.
and then her nemesis at the end was this witch, and her name was Agatha, and there was a comic book series, and then they gave her her own series. So like it's we and I think it came out in 24. We just caught up this weekend and we watched it. Mama Hack and I, we were locked in. So,
Oh wow.
oh, there is
Okay.
an echo. What happened? I don't know. Okay, all right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Oh, Paradise. I saw the first season of Paradise. Oh, Silo. I need to see the first.
Silo is
What
really
happened with
good
the
too.
echo? Are we still echoing? Hack's echoing. Am I echoing?
Test one, two. Yeah, I'm echoing. I don't know why. I've changed nothing. I've done nothing different.
Oh yeah. The witch. You're the Baba Yaga's got you, buddy.
I know. That's kind of what.
It's gone
So
now.
that's what was in my head when I grabbed the Baba Yaga. I was
You're
100%.
cursed.
I know. It's gone now.
The
I have
Baba
no idea
Yaga
what
and the
happened.
Scarlet Witch. There's a lot of witch stuff tonight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Scarlet Witch is bad, Mama Jama. Agreed.
I hope everyone is enjoying that Marvel nerddom section.
I am a nerd. I can't
Man,
help
I
it.
used to. Man, I've got tons of comic books, man.
All right, here we go.
All right, so this is for?
Here's what's
Okay.
crazy about streaming is I've changed nothing, touched nothing, and all of a sudden I'm echoing. I have no idea what happens. All right, so tonight on the Whiskey Wheel of Fate, we have two winners. Provenance 10, Barrel Synthesis 1, Old Forester 100, Frank August Weeded, Jack Daniels, Nashville Bourbon Social Club, Ass Pocket Whiskey, Ath Pocket, Garrison Brothers, Dream Spirits, Knob Creek Master Distillers, and the Poland Baba Yaga. Let's shuffle them up.
And is this for? Do you win the whole Baba Yaga, like the bottle, or no? You get
no, I can't give it all away.
That bottle's
can't give
cool.
It all away.
That bottle, I want that bottle.
Well, we can get more, believe me. All right. So this is for the 250 milliliter sample of the Whiskey Wheel of Fate.
Maybe when you pull up the whiskey wheel, you get an echo.
I don't know why though. I've done nothing different.
All right. Who's this for?
Tim S.
Tim S. Oh, Provenance 10, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, Dream Spirits. I hear that one's good. Nice.
I'm trying not to talk because I'm echoing. I don't know why.
Right. Dream Spirits.
Congratulations, Tim S.
Congrats, Tim S.
I'm going to remove that. Oh. And next up, Steve Paul.
Steve Paul. What do we got here? Frank August? Wait. Oh, no. I like that barrel synthesis.
This Jack Daniels pick is so good.
Which one is this?
The one I got in Nashville at Reds.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That was damn good, man. Congrats, man. It's the slowest wheel ever.
So
Oh, man.
All right. We're going to call it a night. I don't know. Am I still echoing or here?
You don't sound like it to me. Man, I'm excited to see you this weekend and excited to see a lot of people here in the chat. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be awesome. I mean, also I hope the take night, Reveries night was fun. Provenance. I mean, there's some things that I'm probably going to see on my shelf and be like, why don't we talk about that? Because that's how incredible it still is. So also, Hack, you are echoing. So maybe we should just round this out. Say good night.
I have no idea why. Peace out. I'll see you on Discord. I've changed nothing. I've clicked nothing. I've done nothing different. Don't know why that happened. Love y'all.
Much love.
See y'all this weekend. Good night, everybody.
Cheers, all.
So for all the people that came here tonight,
yeah, cheers.
Everybody in the room,
yeah, cheers.
Hey, this YouTube thing has been fun, but it's way more fun hanging out with you.
Cheers,
y'all. We appreciate everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, damn, that's good.
Oh, the rye is so good.
Damn, that's good.
Oh,
cheers, y'all.
Cheers,
one more pour. Have one more pour with
with
somebody you love, because you never know when it's that last pour.
That's true, buddy.
Cheers. Good night, y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have me douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining out.